Alright, barring some last minute setup there, looks like we've got everything running. Hopefully we haven't run all the weebs away with all the Fallout we've been doing for going on over a year now. Especially not when this is like Weeb Christmas come early here. Also, may I just say, this picture I chose to put on the start screen, I think we did a couple of the characters pretty wrong. I got some heads chopped off at the top here. This is really bad clipping. Like, why did I clip that there? I'm not gonna pretend to know what I was doing. I don't ever pretend to know what I'm doing. Anyway, welcome to anybody out there, whether you're joining on VODs on Twitch or YouTube, or if you're already hanging out. Especially considering a lot of the people who have been sticking around for this whole series probably have just disappeared into the ether until this game came out. You know why there are headless people? Why are there headless people? Tell me. Elaborate. It couldn't just be because I cut the picture off at the wrong spot. Have you figured out the mystery to life and why headless people exist? So the white-haired girl on the bottom has pretty nice tits. What does that have to do with it? Some had to be sacrificed. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Had to be sacrificed to the crop gods. Yeah, we had to make sure we got the tits in there. Though honestly, like the two there with the white hair have the smallest ones. So, I mean, I guess if that's what you're into. Eh? Flat is just so. Okay. Anyway. That's a full 6 minutes on the start screen. Let's get this change over. Let's start this. Kill the music. Add the music. Yep. And I'll give a preemptive shout out to NIS America, who you just see at the beginning screen here. They did the translation, and from what I'm hearing, they botched a little bit of it, and they're going to have to patch something. So if you see some wonky translation, or some weird line breaks, or stuff just not spelled right, or if just something in general just looks totally fucked, you know who to thank. Good old NIS America. They're not always quality. The volume's not up loud enough. Let me adjust this. That's still not quite there. There we go. Hopefully that's a good volume, and well, I might want to bring it down just a notch, because otherwise it's going to overpower me, and as much as you would all enjoy not having to listen to me. Look at your boy Reen, just tied up in all kinds of like magic shackles and shit. And you better believe we're putting it on the highest difficulty level, because let's be completely honest, I know how to break this damn game series in half. There isn't a difficulty level they could give that I couldn't figure out. If you select hard or nightmare, you won't be able to choose weaken enemies and retry after getting a game over. Continue enemy? Why the hell? Why would I want to weaken the enemies? I'm not gonna pick the hardest difficulty and be like, no, I'm gonna bitch out on a boss fight. You get special bonuses if you have system data from Trails of Cold Steel 1, 2, or 3. Well, I only have 3 on the PlayStation because 1 and 2 I played on the computer. Got some U materials. Okay. Loading clear data will allow you to carry over certain details and obtain special bonus. Yeah, sure, do it. I was here for that. I did this. Yeah. Based on range level, following bonuses were received. Some droplets. Received a fighter medallion. Okay. Will be available in game once you reach a certain point in the story. Okay, so not from the start. That's probably good. Probably good. I hope it gives me some kind of recap, because I only remember some of the major details. The little minor stuff might have slipped through my brain here. I may have forgotten some of the smaller details of what happened at the end of 3. I just remember there was a big wave of like evil and darkness and just fuck you just going all across the land. I presume everything is cursed. Everything everywhere is now cursed forever.
After 2 weeks of confusion and panic, a sense of quiet has finally settled over Heimdall.
Has it?
This somber air comes after the funeral of Prince Olivert, a service unattended by his father, Emperor Eugent, who remains in a coma. Furthermore, the Imperial Diet announced after an emergency session yesterday that the National Mobilization Law would be enacted immediately. The unanimously approved measure was put forth in response to a string of terrorist attacks masterminded by the Republic of Calvard. All Imperial subjects are required to offer their full cooperation at the government's request.
So we're on full-blown draft duty.
Effect, the government has imposed rationing, instated a draft, and started requisitioning supplies for the army.
Full-blown draft duty. Don't understand what's happening. War were declared. Looks like something major's occurred. Yeah, you didn't see all that, like, fuck you wave of energy going through the entire country? Nah, nobody noticed that. Lightning strike 6 months ago must have been a sign. Leave it to the elderly woman there to be rambling on about something that makes no sense. Also, Ollie better not really be dead. He better have pulled some bullshit and escaped. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be real pissed. I'm still pissed. This draft thing they're talking about, does that mean us too? Yep, get on to the front lines. Get in a tank. Let's go. Drive the tank. Seen many of these conscription programs in my day ever since I was young. Oh, these two are named, Kai and Tilia. Oh, they have names. They better be important. As long as we had the bracers and those people from Thor's. Yeah, nah, I think they were the problem, right? Heard the school's under lockdown because of the attack. When isn't the school under lockdown? Haven't heard from her yet. Never let her go if I knew this was gonna happen. Oh, there you are. Yep, here we are. Look like he ran all the way here. An emergency notice from the provincial government just arrived. Oh, everybody hop in a tank. Says we're due to start receiving draft cards from next week on. Males aged 19 to 45 will be targeted. Damn, you're getting everybody. War with Calvard's unfolding now before our very eyes. Also being asked to provide surplus goods and make any other contributions we can. Be able to strike back at the ones who carried out these attacks on His Majesty and Prince Oliver, the pride of Ulster. We must do whatever we can. Do you not agree? Oh, he's all in for it because he doesn't have to go because he's older than 45. Oh shit, I love it. I love it. He's all in for it. He's all ready to go. Gung ho. See what you mean, but what? Did he just have an aura? Am I the only one that he just had an aura? This dude's evil. We already got secret evil. We're like 10 seconds into the game and we got secret evil, man. The people of Ulster, Prince Oliver was one of our greatest sources of pride. We can't let this gutless act of terrorism against him and his majesty stand. Given circumstances, it'll be an honor to be drafted. If we don't rise to the occasion, we don't deserve to be sons of Erewhon. Now, all of you were just up in arms about this shit 10 seconds ago. You were just like, oh no, I'm so scared. Don't do it. We can't do this. And he just exudes his aura and just, all of a sudden, everybody's just ready. Throw me in the tank. Just throw me head first in the tank. Let's go get him. Take him out. What in the world is happening? Patriotism is happening. You can see it unfold right before your eyes. It's with everyone all of a sudden. All these names I don't recognize. Things are starting to get a little complicated. Let's head back home. Yeah, he's not 19. You don't have to worry about him. He's cool. He can stay home. Black wind. It's outside the building. Seems like it's blowing in from the basin. Are these the protagonists? Or it's the port city. Oh, there's the tanks. They're already bringing them in. I love that we're already reusing music, by the way. Same music. They could have made this all one game. I heard that Cold Steel 3 and 4 were supposed to be one game and they broke it up at one point because it was just too much. It was too big for one game, so they had to split it. That's probably why 3 had such a freaking cliffhanger ending. Like, that's one of the worst cliffhangers I've ever seen in my life. I was pissed that was the end of the game. Aren't those? Yeah, they don't look like they're from the Provincial Army. No, they're just big-ass tanks. Why would there be soldiers from the Imperial Army rather than the Provincial Army? That mean we're really on the cusp of war? Yeah. Are you guys just out of the loop? Naval Force has been vacated. Its personnel have been absorbed by an Imperial Army division. War with Calverdar. I've heard of rumors. Makes me wonder what the new candidate to succeed the Cayenne household is planning. It's the family of Count Floral who are temporarily managing orders at the moment. Someone's coming from over by the station. That guy looks kind of familiar from a distance. Zoom in. Enhance. Enhance the picture. Oh yeah, that's I forgot his damn name. Pretty shocking to see him here. Yeah, that's Machias's dad. That's Daddy Mayor Commander dude. I don't remember his name.
If it isn't Heimdall's very own Imperial Governor, Karl Regnitz.
Hey, thanks for the assist. I couldn't remember his name, Mr. Elegant Man. Also, I'm realizing that the volume on the voices is... I'm gonna bring this down just another notch, because the volume on the voices is louder than the music.
Although he's temporarily left his beloved capital to take office as interim supervisor here in Ordis.
Meaning that the Empire has finally started to move in earnest. A conscription office has just opened here. It's only a matter of time before draft cards start going out. No one can afford to be careless here. We Thor's graduates least of all.
Indeed. What's more, with the inscrutable darkness enshrouding Heimdall, we are unable to confirm the safety of Ferris and the others. And though the Viceland army has mobilized, it would be quite unreasonable to expect them to handle everything by themselves. It seems we will need to find some allies and take action as well.
Boy, we might just be some allies.
Yes, including those who embody the spirit of the Horned Lion. Class 7, my dear gardening friend included.
Come on, you could have just said her name. I mean, we played the other 3 games. We know their names. You don't have to hide it. Leaves. See what's going on in Leaves. Oh my god, are they really conscripting civilians now? Yeah, Pop's got his notifications just yesterday. There's a big conscription office being set right over in Grenville. War with Calvert is nothing short of a foolish endeavor. His Majesty were conscious there's no way he'd allow this. I don't know what he could really do about it, given. Can't believe Ash would shoot the Emperor. Scheming bastard, was he a Calvert spy all along? Haven't heard a thing for the branch campus since everything started happening. Didn't they say they locked it down? Tried asking the authorities, haven't got a response. Haven't been able to get through to Mr. Celestin either. Sister Rosine still isn't back. Hang on. Okay. Don't know where any other branch campus students are. Wonder what just what happened at the Capitol 2 weeks ago. Okay, thanks. I was literally just about to ask. I'm like, what is the time frame I'm working with here? Like, how long after the end of CS3 was this? But it's 2 weeks, apparently. 2 weeks. That is our answer. I'm trying to clean my glasses. I can hardly see. Barking. Is that... Oh yeah, it's her. Jingo.
Hey, long time no see. How you been holding up?
Don't just act like nothing's wrong. Why is this half voiced again? Come on. When did you get back? You were supposed to be in Heimdall.
Yeah, it's been a rough ride for sure. I just got back last night. Me and this one have been packing things up.
Arf. Does that mean you're gonna leave?
Yep, sure am. Things are looking pretty bad. Oh, right. I got a message from Rosine for you. Told me to tell you she wouldn't be back for a while and said she was sorry.
What's she mean by that? So, you know, Frankie, everyone listen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on? Tell me. It's got a message from Heimdall Central Station. Special train car belonging to Thor's Military Academy is coming here on the cargo line. For real? Okay. What's that mean?
Oh, faster than I expected. Guess Meek's info was spot on. I better scram before she spots me.
Ooh, who's she? There's a great many she's we could have here. Here come that train. It's the Derflinger. Have to go get the cafeteria ready. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna need to do that. That's not the Derflinger, is it? That is the Ark Royale. What the heck's going on? Well, obviously it's not your friends. It's Captain Jackass and the Evil Brigade.
So this is the branch campus. But Instructor Makarov, Why were we sent here so suddenly?
Who knows?
You just said his name. It doesn't have to say man in lab coat. Like,
I
come on.
guess we're gonna have to take part in this messed up curriculum.
Wait, so are they dumping the main campus onto the branch and then like using the main campus for a war base? I bet that's what this is.
I never thought we'd come back here under these circumstances.
I think that's what's going on here. They're just like kicking them down the rungs.
Wow, this place is pretty nice.
Who's this? Huh?
I hear that one professor guy built some kind of training facility here too, yeah?
What? Why is she here? In that outfit for all? Like, what?
Maybe while Princey Boy is off doing his duty, I'll have myself a little fun.
What in the hell is going on with her? Why are they all out waving at the tanks? Let's have a parade for the tanks and the Gundams. And the Super Gundams. And more tanks. Cool, we have a big army, guys. Let's wave our big army dicks around everywhere.
Holding such a huge military parade like this is definitely suspicious.
Oh, you don't say.
Especially considering how they put everything together so quickly.
Why are they having a parade? It makes no sense. You're like, cool, we just had like a bunch of tragic events happen 2 weeks ago. Let's just march our full force of our military down the street. Why?
I'm worried about Class 7, but I've got my own mission as a soldier of the Empire. If I want to protect this country and Bridget, I shouldn't be hesitating.
They disappeared without a trace. I haven't heard a thing about Class 7.
Yep, they're suppressing the media, obviously.
Norton's been acting weird too. I should probably get out of Heimdall for a while.
Something seems weird. Yeah, you don't say. Everyone's faces look so scary. Weren't they just cheering a second ago? Doesn't make a damn bit of sense. They were literally just cheering, and now everybody's all angsty looking. Yep, turns out everybody's here watching a parade. I don't remember who these people are. These are those minor details that I've forgotten. The useless nerd Machias. He's probably doing like some government shit, who knows. It's a very long intro, and yet I'm more confused than when the intro started. How many evil speeches have they given from this one place? It's been a lot. Here's Captain Evil himself. And this guy. This guy wasn't Captain Evil before. He was kind of cool.
It goes without saying, but a harsh, bitter struggle lies ahead of this nation. We find ourselves faced with a war the like of which Erebonia has never seen.
Are you sure? Because you've seen a lot of wars. Now we gotta parade the airships too.
But we will prove triumphant. We will bring to bear the finest strategies and the full might of the Imperial Army.
Okay.
And with the Rhineford Group's cooperation, we now possess the greatest military force Zemuria has ever seen. I give you my word that this conflict will be over within the year.
Okay, well, how far into the year are we? I don't know how valid
I come
that is.
before you all today to announce the War Council's decision. We will punish the Republic of Calvard for their crimes and subjugate them under the might of the Empire.
Somehow I don't see it going that simply. Also, what's going on with that building back there?
The hour will be upon us soon. We will begin the greatest military operation in Erebonian history. Operation Jormungand.
Okay. Fancy name. They don't seem too happy about this.
Jormungand, the mythical serpent that swallows the world. It's a fitting name. Way too fitting, if you ask me.
Hey, they actually got her in the game this time. Last time they gave some bullshit excuse to why she wasn't in the game when they really just didn't want to animate her.
This is Silverstreak. Yona, do you read me?
We're bringing in the whole crew. We got Sherazard, we got Yona. That's a long-range phone call. Call all the way to Crossbell. Crossbell's like, dude, we just got out of a war. Come on, do we really have to do this again? Like, we literally just can't stay out of a war for 5 seconds. Feed the cat. Not that cat. Whoop. There went the wave of evil bullshit and fuckery. Wait, heroes. Who were they again? Oh no, they're brainwashing them. They're brainwashing them to not know who the good guys are. They're erasing the memory of all the protagonists. Why should we have to join this dumb war? It's gonna be bad for business. Business is probably the least of our worries. Yeah, you're on the border of the war, dude. You're literally right here on the edge. About 2 minutes after I get back from the capital, either. I think I've probably got things covered. Gotta sell things with the rest myself. No word from Yuna, huh? Nope. She's probably locked up somewhere. Do you think Oscar and the others will come back from the capital soon? Like, tomorrow? No, not tomorrow. Totally not tomorrow. Probably just filled up with all the soldiers running around. Sure. And no word from Yuna. Oh yeah, these people. The Haywards. About time you showed up. Yep, all the kids got together because they have to be the new protagonists when everybody forgets the old protagonists, right? Gotta move some of this stuff out of the way so I can see the whole screen. Yo, who's this person up in the front on the right? Check this person out. What the hell's going on with them? That's a fashion statement and a half if I ever seen one. Holy shit. Imelda? Oh. That's the first time that Imelda has had a model, like, in this series since Zero and Now.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late.
Oh shit, one person with voice acting. Wow. Who are these people?
Hi there. Good to see you again.
It's Grace.
We joined up with Sully along the way. It's a long story.
Well,
Yeah, what's up, Sully?
Ilia's going to be moved from St. Ursula.
She was still in the hospital? How long do you have to stay in the hospital? Holy shit. Hey, Kefka. It is time. It is certainly time, and I have not even assumed control yet. This is still the intro. So you haven't really missed much.
They're sending her to Armorica for physical therapy.
What took so long to get Ilya out of the hospital? Plot twist, Ilya is actually the Grandmaster.
Oh, things are getting worse by the minute. What's gonna happen to my home?
Well, I don't think you count this as your home. You probably should go back.
Master Shin.
In all likelihood, the Republic will fall to the Empire.
Oh, you're that confident, huh?
Sal, how can you...
The World Serpent is slithering ever closer.
Is that what they're talking about with Jormungand?
You should leave this place and go to Remiferia for your own safety. I've already cleared it with the Elder.
No, there's no way I'm leaving Ellie behind.
Why is he so worried about Ellie? She's not that worried about him.
We're Hayaway, aren't we? There must be something we can do.
Pardon me.
Hey there, Mr. White Orchid Dragon. Guess I'm calling a bit late, huh?
Has he ever used that name before?
That's the guy from the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division.
Oh, it's quite all right, Scarecrow. Now, what's this about? The business we discussed before? Or perhaps the other matter?
Alright, you want to talk in a few less riddles there, Sal?
Nah, the other thing's already being handled. Don't worry about it. I'm calling about our little business arrangement. I want to get everything settled before the Governor General gets back.
Very well. Let's discuss the terms.
Could you discuss them on speakerphone with me there? Don't fade to black and
You
stop
still
that.
haven't been able to find Tio?
Tio was with them, right?
Sorry, nothing yet, I'm afraid.
Oh, you can stop hiding her face. I know who it is.
None of my contacts have any clues either. But don't worry, I'm going to extend my search outside Heimdall. Give me some more time and I'm sure I'll turn something up.
Well, who said I was worried? I'm sure Randolph's with her after all. But then again, the debaucherous prince got himself blown up over there, so I guess anything can happen. No! Sorry. Forget I said that.
Yeah, I think you might have struck a little bit of a nerve there.
I mean, don't lose hope.
No, you've already fucked it up, Yona. You've already fucked it up big time. Hold on, we gotta give him some minus points for that. He's already fucked it up. Oop, that's the wrong damn thing. It's bad. Yona gets the first points. Yona gets the first points, guys. He gets -10 for fucking it up. Why did you fuck it up?
Thanks. Like I mentioned before, Governor General Rufus is currently in Heimdall. We might not get another chance like this. Help those kids make the most of it.
Well, duh. You don't need to tell me twice. Aww. Man, what a train wreck of a call. I don't know how to deal with stuff like that.
Well, obviously you just hacked the mainframe. That's what you're good at.
Anyway, so she's that idiot Prince's girlfriend, huh? Complete opposite of him, but I guess they're a good match. Or they were. It's them!
Yona, we're almost at the destination.
You better be ready to back us up.
Who do you think I am?
Oh shit. What's that thing?
Shara, take this. If anything should happen to me, you can use it to contact the others.
Like he knew.
Estelle, Joshua, and Ren, it's all up to you now.
Did they ever actually make it into the country? I'm pretty sure they were still getting held back, weren't they? Oh shit, we actually got prologue now. That was a very long intro. That was like a half-hour intro. That's a big-ass tower. Hey. Are we hacking the mainframe? Oh shit, we're hacking the mainframe. Here we go. Ah shit, I see him. That was Estelle and Joshua. Ah hell. Finally got them in the game too. Maximum hype. Gotta have the maximum Estelle
We
height.
managed to make it this far. Onward and upward.
It's about damn time.
But seriously, we really appreciate your guys' help, given everything that's going on right now.
Especially you, Lloyd. You're still on the wanted list, aren't you?
Joshua's voice is weird. Count the shots of her ass. Why do I feel like Ellie's boobs got bigger? They definitely did.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But Arios, Risha, and Noel caused enough of a distraction to take some of the heat off my back.
We're glad to help. But we're the ones who should be thanking you. It's encouraging to have you here with us.
Ren still looks evil.
I still can't believe you brought the little girl with you.
Have you forgotten you're also the little girl? Come on now.
I missed you too, Ren! She's just as overwhelmingly adorable as ever. Hey, Kia, can I give you a little squeeze? Please? Not if I give you one first.
Oh my lord, you two just hug forever.
Squeeze!
Jesus Christ.
I'm being crushed by cuteness, obliterated by adorableness. You're
You're shameless, you know that?
They both are.
Estelle, please control yourself. Don't forget that we're here to gather intel on what happened in Heimdall.
Right. First, we couldn't get a hold of Tita, and now it seems like the whole continent is headed for war. And then Olivier and Toval.
Yeah.
We owed Prince Olivert a lot. He was always going out of his way to help us.
I still can't believe it.
I bet he made it out
We
somewhere.
haven't been able to reach Tio, Randy, or Yuna either.
Hey, Ren. You found out something important during those orbital network tests in Liberl, right? Yes, it was during the wireless connection trials we were running. The project was a collaboration among Liberl's CCF, the Epstein Foundation's Crossbell branch, and Erebonia's Reinford Company.
Okay.
2 weeks ago, a significant volume of data was uploaded from Heimdall.
Oh shit, the internet, guys.
It's probably heavily encrypted, but I'm sure it holds some clues as to what happened there. I traced the data transfer, and it was sent to the core terminal of this tower.
Okay, so they're gonna hack the
The
mainframe.
thaumaturgical sector. It was created as part of the ritual for the Azure Zero project, right?
Right. After the annexation, though, the Governor General had it sealed off.
Probably because the only ones who can operate it are the alchemists of the Croix family. But somehow, it seems like someone's using it now.
Uh-oh. Time to go get them.
Well, we can figure that out later. Right now, we gotta focus on what we came here for. We need to find out what happened in Heimdall that day, and what they're planning now.
Whatever it is, it must have something to do with what's going on behind the scenes in Erebonia. We can't even start putting together a plan to help until we have a clear picture of what that is.
We're counting on you, Estelle. You as well, Joshua and Ren.
Yeah, we'll be counting on you too.
We're gonna do our best! Maybe I'll finally get to have some real fun here.
Everybody knows Ren's gonna kill the most. Hey, that's number 2, Kefka. That's number 2. They panned it down just so you could see her ass. That was on purpose. Promise you that was on purpose. Oh shit. Alright, I know all this stuff. Now you know I got level 85. I still feel like that's underestimating them. They're stronger than level 85, I promise. Guaranteed they are. They're definitely stronger than level 85. They don't have a lot of good spells. Titania. Virgo. So caster. It's pure caster basically. Bridget and Keeper. Or tank then. Oberon and Sophia. That's caster stuff. Scold and Bridget. And Zephyr and Tempest, okay. Huh. Mostly the same moves I'm used to then. Accelerate and lowered EP cost. Damage reduction, CP gain, okay. Okay. I don't really know how many items we're gonna need, but I don't really think I need an orbit station right now, do I? I don't, but I'm gonna hit it anyway just because they put it right here, so I feel like I'm obligated.
Primed and ready. There!
Whoa.
Yep, it's a pretty freaking weird place.
So, this is the result of the Croix family's obsession.
At a glance, it doesn't seem like it's in full operation.
Yeah. When I infiltrated this place 2 years ago, it was glowing with an eerie energy.
That's right. Back then, it was draining mana from all of Crossbell.
It might not be at full power, but it's definitely been turned on. Something's coming. Be careful, everyone.
Oh shit, here they come. What the hell are those things?
Golems!
Guess we found a couple of the alchemist's little toys.
Ready your Arcus 2s for battle. Let's link up and destroy the targets.
You always gotta be
Right.
talking about those
We
links.
should try out Brave Orders while we're at it.
Kia, stand back!
Okay, I'm still gonna help from the sidelines, though.
Okay, let's do this.
Time to fuck them up. Yep. Yep. Nothing new there. Yeah, you don't have to tell me this stuff, I know. Wow, some of these are expensive. Oh, I didn't even see Kia has one. 100% crit chance for 4 turns, holy shit.
Swiftly! Shadow formation! You're finished! Yeah! There!
Gotcha! Let's go.
I feel like this is too zoomed in. There we go.
Take this! Hurricane! Get him!
Too slow!
It definitely took too long to get Estelle and Joshua back in the game. Should have happened a long time sooner.
Zero Breaker! They're open! Back me up, Ellie!
Copy that! Fire! Leave it to me.
Okay, yeah, I get this.
Yeah!
Ready to go.
Okay, you don't have to keep giving me tutorials, I get it. Might need to find a way to turn off tutorials. I have 6 BP up there, hold on. Am I supposed to be able to have 6?
Leave it to me.
You asked for it!
Oh, we weren't done yet. Can now swap members. Try swapping one with Ren.
I've got this.
Okay, I'd already planned on doing that at some point.
It's up to you.
If you insist. Dance for me. Wide open! Off we go, Estelle!
Leave it to me! Let's go!
Still kind of weird for Ren to be one of the good guys.
Here's the kicker!
Leave it to me. Here I go!
I'm just trying all these out to see what they look like. A whole lot of front
They're
flips.
off guard! Help me out, Lloyd!
Leave it to me!
Fire!
Let's go! Hey! Ha! Now!
I've got you!
Now then. Yeah! Wide open!
Gotcha!
Rest in peace.
fun, Ren.
Sheesh, Estelle, you need to chill out.
There you go. Looks like I remember how to play the game.
Those things were pretty strong for being a bunch of walking rocks.
Right. And I'm sure we can expect even stronger foes from this point on.
No, that's gonna be the hardest thing you find.
Man, you two really are something.
I can certainly see why you're both in line for a promotion to A rank.
Aw, thanks. Shara and Agate can still run circles around us, though.
And compared to the Divine Blade of Wind, we're practically amateurs.
Enough with the false modesty, you two. We know what you're capable of.
No kidding. And your skills with that scythe are no joke either, Ren.
Oh, they all gotta compliment each other now.
Yeah, you're super cool. You're making me blush. To be honest, though, I feel like I've gotten pretty rusty since my days as an enforcer.
Yeah, you don't have to kill people now.
Used to be with Ouroboros.
And you as well. Isn't that right, Joshua?
Yeah, back then I was known as Enforcer number 13, the Black Fang.
I was enforcer number 15, the Angel of Slaughter. It's embarrassing to think I actually used to go by that title, though.
Well, I'm just glad we're on the same side now.
I'll do my best to keep up with all of you.
Glad to have you along with us. You too, Kia. That order you used earlier was straight up amazing.
I didn't actually use it, but okay.
No prob. I've got your back.
According to the data Yona managed to grab, the central terminal is on the top floor of this area. That's where we'll find the intel we're looking for.
Got it. It's been
Go
2
up,
years
then.
since the SSS and Bracer Guild collaborated on a mission. But now, we're back in action. We've got quite a climb ahead of us, so let's get moving.
Right.
I'm a cop. They're just like, oh, I used to be an enforcer. Yeah, me too. And he's just like, I'm a cop.
Ready, everyone?
Go, go, go! Let's begin.
Yeah, I know how this works. Yeah, I know how this works.
Whoa! This place is just enormous.
Yes!
How high up
My
does the
turn
ceiling
now.
even go?
If I had to guess, maybe 100 arch?
Ready to roll!
From what I've seen of the Croix family schematics, that's exactly...
Give him hell!
I didn't even let him finish talking. We're just getting a move on.
Let's do this!
Right!
Oh, you missed.
Let's go! Hey! Ha!
Leave it to me! Yeah! They're off guard! Help me out, Lloyd!
Roger that!
Yeah!
They're dead.
Some great work out there, Ellie. We did it!
Thanks in no small part to you, Lloyd.
They're good at talking each other up, aren't they? That's not what I meant to hit. What's the, I don't know what the button is for, like... Oh, there it is. Okay.
Finish them quick!
It said something about a triple advantage. Jiggle physics on her ass.
There! Let's go, Estelle!
I wasn't even paying attention, but you're probably right.
Right!
Kefka, I know what you're doing with your spare time.
It's my turn. Here I go! Take this! Ha!
Let's go!
Ha!
Oh, you missed again. Damn, Estelle's hard to hit things.
Yeah!
Not a chance!
Yep.
Moving
Okay.
out! Let's do this!
We won. Now let's move on.
Man, you guys were super cool!
She just runs over from way off on the sidelines. Wait, what's over here then? Oh. Didn't realize she was following. That's not the map. That's the map. Okay, well, I don't know which one is this. Door's locked. Feeling there's something significant in here. Looks like the door isn't working. Better off ignoring it for now. Okay. I'll remember that.
Moving out! Let's go!
Leave it to me.
Does she have jiggle physics? You're damn right she does. Of course she does. I'm just testing shit out at this point. Oh, it's time for a boss fight. Running in with the weapons drawn. Probably time for some kind of boss fight.
Come and get it!
Sounds like boss fight music. Okay, nothing I don't already know.
You're finished! Yeah! An opening!
Gotcha!
Let's go! Zero Breaker!
It's my turn.
Everybody's CP is fine. I don't have to do that.
Let's go! Yeah. They're down!
Too slow!
Yeah.
Gotta get some big spells in there while we're at it.
Yeah. Moving out!
That impedes. We'll impede then.
Let's do this!
Go ahead and stop him from doing that.
There!
Gotcha!
Leave it to me.
Fire!
Oh, they're just tearing them apart. There's not even no chance. There's no way you can beat the protagonist with a bunch of random nobody enemies in the middle of nowhere.
Moving out! There!
Gotcha!
Use the cops
It's
buff,
my
it gives
turn.
you free brave points. It's busted, by the way. The cops move. That one? Or... Oh. Oh! It does. That gives you a brave point. What?
It's my turn!
What the hell? That is busted. I don't even have to use it to know that's busted.
Hey! Good job, guys!
What were they even thinking? How's the situation in Liberl? I hear Erebonia's government's exerting more pressure. Of course they are. Worse it's ever been. They attributed Olivier's death in the attempt on the Emperor's life to the Republic of Calvard. They're haranguing the Queen to terminate diplomatic relations with Calvard every day. Of course they are. The Empire's demanding Liberl allows passage for their troops to march on Calvard. Yeah. Troops would enter through Hocking Gate, move south to Wolf Fort, and invade southwestern Calvard from there. In the Nord Highlands and Rim of Feria. Yona was talking about a speech in Heimdall or something. Jormungand. Name comes from a mythical world-swallowing serpent. They're making Crossbell the main front of the war, but the serpent has more than one head. They'll invade Calvard via every route they can get. I mean, that makes sense. Might not be much we can do when we're up against the whole country. Yeah, there's what, like maybe 100 of you guys? At least trying to minimize the impact. I don't think that's gonna work. Our dad and Chloe are looking into ways to counter it. Okay. Worry about the fact we don't know what the society's plans are. They were at odds with the government, but they've gone quiet. All that stuff's why I decided to come along. Worried about letting Estelle run loose on her own. Sure, that's what it was. You probably just wanted a break from school. Try not to cause too much mischief. Yeah, I don't know that that's possible with her. Oh boy. Daddy Cassius. See why Erebonia considers him a serious threat. Yeah, because they got plot armor. What do you do about plot armor? I know how unbalancing works. Okay, I know how this works. Is there a way to turn these tutorials off? Actually, you know what? No, because there'll be some new shit that they add that I'm going to need the tutorial for, I guarantee you. I'll just suffer through it. That's a treasure chest. Just stop trying to hit it.
Seems we've hit the perimeter. Right. Each of these sectors connects back to the central room.
From what our little hacker friend told us, there should be a shortcut around here.
Why is this place crawling with golems? Because they want to protect something? Of course.
This is our chance!
There you go, that's how you do triple advantage. You can go up to 7 points, okay.
Right. Break them! Raging Hammer!
He sounds really angry. Does Lloyd always sound this angry?
Zero Breaker! I've got this.
I swear, he hasn't always sounded that angry.
Leave it to me. Yeah.
Right. Easy peasy. Yay! Good job, guys.
She even uses the animation from Sky, the little spin. At least they got the throwbacks right. Just realized Ellie is at like half EP from one cast. I know I used a really big spell, but damn.
Finish them quick!
Apparently you gotta be standing back for that.
You're finished! Yeah!
My turn now.
I don't really need any of this.
Take this! Hurricane!
It's my turn!
Just scream at him. Scream at him, Lloyd, it'll do it. Lloyd's real good at screaming at him.
Stay strong, everyone.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Magnetic field. Oh, you did it.
Return fire.
Ready to go! Swiftly! Shadow formation! Moving out! You're finished! Yeah! There! Let's go, Estelle!
Okay!
Damn, they're still pretty fast. All things considered.
Return fire. They're off guard.
Ellie's also got a lot of evasion, apparently.
Moving out! Let's do this!
and open it!
Gotcha!
Right! Ha! Ha! I've got this! Ha! Not bad, if I say so myself.
Oh, I was waiting to see if Kia was gonna run in and say something. Yeah, like CS3 you would have been confused if you hadn't played Zero and Owl, but CS4 there's just absolutely no way. You would know nothing about what's going on. Be so damn lost. Let me look at something here. What's the run mode? Run button. Okay, it's R1. Okay.
Not the classiest way to get around, but it'll do.
Ready to roll.
Maybe we'll find something ritzier than an emergency access ladder next time.
Nah, I doubt it. Or a boss fight.
Watch yourselves. This will be tough.
Oh, tell me about S-Crafts.
Not a chance.
Oh, it's gonna force me to, huh?
What I got? Too slow.
Damn. Well, that's some Super Saiyan shit. It's just gonna force me to use all of them, isn't it? They're just gonna get infinite turns until I do.
It ends here. Tool. Rising Sun! I will not falter again. Ready? Phantom Ray! Rest in peace.
All the flashiest moves you can come up with.
Leave it to me.
I'm not gonna use Aura Rain. I don't feel like I need it.
Arcus activate. Yeah.
Oh
Return
shit.
fire.
He's got them extra long extendo arms.
Ready to go.
What you gonna do about them arms?
Right.
Moving out.
Leave it to me. Arcus activate.
Let's go.
Push through. Cross strike.
Let's go.
Does it still stun him at the end of it? Channels a burning spirit that can overcome any barrier. Oh, that's perfect. Hold on. No, wait. That's actually perfect. I've got it. I gotta get a picture of that one for the start screen. We know we have to be meme lords here, right? And I get all of my brave points back.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Moving out.
All of them. Just all of them at once.
Let's do this.
Let's go.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, just keep shooting him. Smart bomb. It wasn't very smart of you.
I see you.
Not a very smart
Moving
bomb
out.
after all.
Ha! There. Let's go, Estelle.
Leave it to me. Man, you're really on top of your game.
I always am when I'm with you.
Wasn't that just precious? Has conscription already started in Crossbell? No sooner than they officially announced the campaign and draft cards started going out. Office already had a list of conscripts ready based on the latest census. One they took for the 8 Metropolis plan, right? Provided the government with information on material assets as well as population data and the number of men eligible to be drafted. Oh yeah, so they saw this coming, obviously. Empire really benefits from such calculating statesmen. Yeah, it's nice to have conniving schemers as your leaders. Gilead Osborne. Evil man. Seemed like Rufus and Osborne were in opposite factions in the Imperial government, but I guess they're working together now. Rufus was actually one of Osborne's hand-picked aides. Damn it, Lecter. Why does everything tie back to Lecter? Is he the Grandmaster? Lecter's the Grandmaster, isn't he? You know, I actually would just, like, all memes aside, I would not be surprised if Lecter was the Grandmaster of Ouroboros. I would actually just be like, you know, that makes a lot of sense. That just makes a lot of sense. One of the school's most accomplished student council presidents despite having the most abysmal attendance record. Oh, he's that red-haired guy, right? Yep, that's all he's got going for. So I'm talking with Claudia at the trade conference. He and the other Ironbloods had our number during Operation Birdcage. Oh, they did a lot of stuff. They always do a lot of stuff. To give us more insight into what Osborne's planning. I'll to Olivier to get to the bottom of this. He ain't dead. Also, I missed something down here, so I'm gonna go back and see what it was. Grandmaster's Toa. Now that one would definitely surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me any more than the damn lawyer thing, though. And given what I just said, if anybody, and I mean anybody, is watching this and has not played any of the games prior to this, including Zero and Al, you are not going to get a spoiler warning from me. I'm just going to talk about it.
There! This is our chance!
Just outright going to talk about it. So, if you don't want spoilers for any of the games before this, don't be here.
Cheer up, guys! Cherubic smile!
Yeah.
Leave it to me. Ha!
Right.
Suck.
Zero Breaker! Now!
I've got you!
Right!
Spoilers, you bad man. I'm spoiling a game that I've already played on stream before this. Oh no.
Too slow! Not a chance!
Back off!
Ready to go!
Needle shoot. Alright, we've seen the animation for Ixion Volt. I'm not going to keep playing it. Long spell animations will probably get 1 or 2 times before I just skip them.
Fire! Thank goodness that went well.
Man, you guys were super cool!
Why haven't they given Kia a gun yet? Everybody knows she would be the most powerful protagonist of all time if she wielded
is that an
gun.
elevator? Mm-hmm. It can take us all the way up.
Elevator. No. Why is that the default option? Go up. Wow, there's a lot of them this time.
Everyone, remain vigilant.
There are an absolute shitload of these things.
Swiftly! Shadow formation! You're finished! Yeah! There!
Gotcha!
It's a lot of delay.
Yeah.
But still gonna get a lot of turns, though.
Ready to go! You're finished! Yeah! An opening!
Gotcha!
Not a chance!
Wow, look at that walking around. He's going a long way. Huh? That was... I guess she had to go the long way. That was really awkward.
Let's do this! An opening!
Gotcha! Not a chance!
Nope, get out of here.
It's my turn. Take my place.
If you insist. Huh. Think you can handle this? Meet your end! Our chance!
There! Moving out! Let's do this! An opening! Let's go, Estelle!
Leave it to me!
They're just giving us a ton of fodder to make these characters look super strong. Which they are super strong. So that's what all this fodder is for. They really just have to show off the strength of the characters.
Get him!
Too slow!
Now then.
Ready to go! Ha!
Atomic punch. Okay. He punched way over there. I'm right here, buddy. I am right here. You didn't have to launch your fist off into space.
Moving out!
Oh, he got sealed somehow. Okay.
Arcus activate!
We'll just use something else then. But she also got sealed. This is kind of obnoxious, isn't it?
Very well.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Ha!
Maybe no seal this time.
I've got this.
Smart bomb.
Ouch!
That's why he shot it way past me.
Gotcha!
Very smart.
Right!
Intelligent bomb. Oh look, I sealed him. Now what you gonna do? Now nobody can attack.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting sealed.
Very well.
Oh, she actually has... you know, that might just be overkill. I don't think I need her to use Albion Wolf.
Activating drive. Right. Arcus activate.
Moving out. Ha!
Good day and goodbye.
Man, you guys were super cool!
Nice!
I've done it! There's more where that came from.
There we go.
It's...
Is that enough cannon fodder to throw at me now? Oh, now they're talking about Reen. Have to bring in angsty old Reen. The guy who pilots that extra pointy gray robot. Pointy robot. We're just gonna call it Pointy Robot from now on. Backstory, in case we didn't already know it. Not everything paints him in a real good light. Yeah, he's kind of angsty, don't worry about it. Uses some sort of demonic power in battle, for starters. Well, that's par for the course with angsty protagonists, or antagonists for that matter. Oh, that actually caught them off guard. It's the first I've heard of it. Folks at Bracer Guild A2 seem to be convinced it's the truth. As far as I can tell, it seems like this Schwarzer guy has mostly been opposing the Chancellor. He's been a little involved. Just a little. I don't know him personally, but I don't think he's a bad person. Right. Met one of his former classmates who seemed to hold him in high regard. Yeah, that's because that's like his girlfriend. Come on now. Randy's co-worker and Eunice homeroom teacher. Yeah, like you have all the good guys like looking up to him. Those two seem to like him. Based on Tita's letter, he sounds like a big softy who can't stop himself from helping people. He puts the needs of others before his and looks after his students. Uh-huh. Only run into him twice. Beyond that, I've heard about him in passing from Randy and Tio. Some details about him are suspicious, but I think we can trust him. They have that protagonist vibe. They can feel the protagonist in each other. You're a tad too quick to trust someone you barely know. Matches up with what Tobal told us. Class 7 was founded by Olivier. He's a good judge of character. Trained under the same master as my dad, so I'm not too worried. Yeah, there you go, yeah. He's got all this good shit going on. Top priority is finding Tita and Agate. Get the feeling all that stuff's connected. Like they're all puzzle pieces in the same jigsaw. You would know being a giant puzzle piece yourself. Reen's best MC, no. No, Kefka, you are looking at best MC. I'll let you guess which one, but it's one of the two here, and it's not Reen. Not quite the same as when she had the Septarian's power, she can still sense certain things. Kind of like, rather than seeing the future, I can see the connections between things. So you can visualize causality. That's still a pretty godlike power, if you ask me. Might have a plan or two on how to put it to good use. Don't let anything slow you down except for treasure chests on the side. Tio head pat. Almost feel bad for all the golems in our path. Yeah, you're looking at Best MC right now, okay? She's got Lloyd beat ever so slightly. Serum powder. Not something I would have expected to have this early, but I guess I am using overpowered characters. And spirit incense, too.
We should count ourselves lucky that this place isn't fully up and running right now.
That's right. It would have taken us at least twice as long if it was.
Only twice as long. No big deal. Only twice as long. Something fucky's going on over there. The evil machine is turned on.
Judging by the light show, I'd say this is it.
Yes, this is where all that data from Heimdall ended up.
Must have been installed recently. It wasn't here 2 years ago.
Are you ready, Ren?
But of course.
I mean, she is like super hacker too. Hack the mainframe.
All set up. I'll need your help for this next part, Kia. You got it. What should I do? According to Four Eyes, this terminal uses a system made with the same astral code that Ouroboros uses.
Never used Ren's S-Craft smart move. What do you mean? Should I not have?
It's a 5-dimensional spirit code. A lifetime wouldn't be enough to try all the combinations.
A 5-dimensional spirit code. We have 5D chess going on in this game already.
But with your help, we should be able to skip ahead 81 steps or so.
Oh my god, they're talking in hacker speak. Smart move and epic fail? I'm confused, Kefka. What do you mean?
Oh, I get it now. You want me to matricize the exterior of space-time, right?
Do what now? Okay, speak English.
Exactly. Let's get started.
Are these kids even speaking our language? The heck is a 5-dimensional code?
Astral code. Huh. It's the system Ouroboros uses for its communications.
Why is this the first we're hearing of it?
Right. And it seems the Croix family applied it to their ritual.
I still don't understand why that data from Heimdall was sent here of all places.
It's simple, really. It's because I requested it of the Governor General and a certain source.
Oh?
Oh.
Huh. Isn't that the big bad?
I couldn't even sense them coming.
Are you?
She's from the RMP.
There's Claire.
I'm Claire Revelt, Railway Military Police. I recognize the two of you, Lloyd Bannings and Ellie McDowell. You must be Estelle Bright, meaning the one with you is Joshua Bright, correct?
Who? No, you must have us mixed up with some other people.
If it's all the same, I think we'll avoid confirming our identities for now.
Oh, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, what's the big bad doing here?
I'm actually quite impressed you were able to pinpoint this terminal's location. I suppose the Faceless taught you well.
What did you say?
Wait, I recognize you.
A key figure in Ouroboros' 13 Factories project, you led a team of gnomes in Erebonia. But then you betrayed the society to join forces with the Blood and Iron Chancellor, didn't you? Chief of the Black Workshop?
Precisely.
Yep. It's that big bad guy.
I worked closely with the former Third Anguis of Ouroboros, the Faceless.
I'll stick some salt in him, it'll be alright.
I even had him test my automated miniature combat shells. He proved very useful in the Hamel project as well. Hard to believe that was 14 years ago.
What are you talking about?
Does that mean you helped the professor start the 100 Days War?
Of course it does. He's just like a big bad.
Seems like there's still a lot of buried secrets. I'm guessing the data here is the key to dragging the rest of the skeletons out of your closet.
Yes, actually. If you can break the code, then by all means do whatever you wish with the data. However, before you can do that, you'll need to face the three of us.
Of course there's a third one somewhere that we haven't seen. Is it Lecter?
The three of you?
No way.
Oh,
Why,
jeez.
hello there, everyone. Long time no see.
Why would it be her?
Why? What are you doing here, Belle?
I mean, this is her house. She built this.
Don't be like that. It's been a while since we've seen each other. 2 years or so.
She lives here. I mean, you go up into her house and you ask her why she's here?
And it looks like you're up to your neck in trouble. Just like I knew you'd be.
Belle! So you finally come back to Crossbell. But what are you doing with these two? Shouldn't you be fighting the Imperial government?
Nah.
Oh? Did you not get the memo? Ouroboros is now allied with Mr. Blood and Iron, or perhaps it would be more accurate to say Ouroboros surrendered to him.
Surrendered? That doesn't sound like that lines up.
Say what? Since when does the society just roll over like that?
If that's the case, then what happened in Heimdall?
Yes, it was a declaration of the alliance between Chancellor Osborne and Ouroboros. The beginning of the Great Twilight.
The Great Twilight?
That's one heck of a creepy name.
Yeah, where do you come up with this garbage?
Oh, now I get it. So that's what that weird black wave was.
Oh, you could see it even though you lost your powers as a Septarian? My family's little pet project continues to impress.
Kia's not just some project.
It's okay, Ellie. It's true that I started out as a project. But that aside, there are some things I'm grateful to Belle for. It's thanks to her that I was able to meet you, Lloyd, and everyone else.
Kia.
I'm glad we met too, Kia.
You really have grown up, and in such a short time. In any event, I'm surprised to see the Bright family here too. I'm particularly pleased to meet you, number 15, the Angel of Slaughter.
The pleasure's all mine. I've been wanting to meet the one who took that twisted professor's spot. I can tell at a glance, you're somehow even more rotten than he was.
Oh, dear me! Coming from you, I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, I mean, she's kind of rotten too, or was.
Forget about her, Red.
Agreed. Right now we need to focus on getting that data.
And if they're here to stop us, we won't hesitate to fight back.
Ren, Kia, don't worry. We'll take care of them.
Oh, is that so? We'll just see about that now, won't we?
Alright, stop talking shit and let's fight. Oh, you're not gonna fight in person? Ah, yeah, you're gonna have Orb do it.
A combat shell. Though it's different from the kind the professor used.
That Black Rabbit girl had one of those things too.
One might refer to this one as the origin of the other models you've seen.
Oh boy.
It's been quite some time since I last tested Zoa Balor in battle. I'm very curious to see how it performs against the Divine Blade's daughter, 2 former enforcers, and the SSS.
Oh, we found our first typo. There's her stupid creepy dolls.
Rosenberg dolls!
You made the old man's dolls into your minions?
Oh, I just couldn't help myself being an alchemist and all. We may both play with dolls, but my tea parties are a little more deadly than yours.
Please, both of you. That's enough playing around. We're wasting time.
Huh? That emblem.
I am the Icy Maiden, Claire Revelt. On my authority as a member of the Iron Bloods, You're all under arrest for illegally accessing a restricted area.
Okay.
Here they come!
Bring it then.
Be careful, everyone!
With your glowy ass eyes.
Activate combat links! We will overcome this, no matter what!
I trust you'll provide me with some valuable data.
Apprehending fugitives.
Do try and make this entertaining.
It's one hell of a boss fight. Definitely not what I expected, but I guess if we got all the big name protagonists, we gotta have all the big name antagonists too, right?
Swiftly! Shadow formation! You're finished!
Take this!
That thing hurts a little bit.
I've got this! Let's do this! There!
You gotta reduce Albrecht's health a lot.
It's my turn!
In the prologue, yeah. Well, I mean, this is like, how many games into the series is this? Not just this arc, but into the series. This is the 9th one. Like, they better have some real big names right out the gate. Yeah, you don't have to reduce Claire and Maribel's health by a whole lot. You just gotta drop Albrecht a bunch. What is their actual health numbers? 203, 143, 260. Well, why does she have so much more health?
Zero Breaker!
Get a defense down on them.
Let's do this! An opening!
Gotcha! My turn now. Arcus activate!
Ha! Leave it to me.
Actually, no. You know what?
Take my place.
If you insist.
Ha!
Frigid Rain.
Shatter!
Oh, gotta freeze. Have to get that freeze off of her. Satanic Claw, really?
How's that?
Damn! It drains CP too, okay. That thing's strong. I'll give it a little bit of credit for that one.
Moving out! Yeah! Ha!
Why, thank you.
Thanks.
Alright, let's see this one.
It's time we entertained our guests. Round and round. Up you go. Let the party begin.
Oh shit.
I do hope you enjoyed yourself.
That's the best one yet. That's super fancy. Oh man, they don't hit very hard when I got the defense up. Okay, I need to impede that. So how close are they to breaking? Not very. Let's do this
Bring
one.
it on! Adamantite formation! My turn now.
She doesn't have an impede. They don't have defense down either though.
Take this! Hurricane! They're down!
Too slow!
Pathetic!
Oh jeez, he dodged it.
I'm impressed. However,
I've got this!
However, but then she backs off.
You're finished! There! Let's go! Zero Breaker!
Twilight lightning, burn through!
Oh shit. It didn't do a lot of damage, but oh shit.
Help me out now, would you? Alice, Sean, Kanan, now, off you go.
Yeah. That almost did no damage.
What I got? Too slow. Popcorn! Wheel of time!
Moving out!
I didn't actually drop it. Okay.
Swiftly! Shadow formation!
Figured that'd be enough to put her under the help.
Let's do this! There!
I suppose I should have expected as much, Ellie.
It ends here! Told. Rising Sun!
At least he still has that primal yell for Rising Sun. I would be depressed if he didn't. Ooh, here comes his.
What will you make of this?
See how fancy this shit is.
Behold the advent of your demise. Perish, Luciferian art!
Huh.
It can't be.
Didn't hit that hard at all. Actually. Sat down barely works on him.
Arcus activate!
I'll just heal everybody.
Ha! Thanks.
Thanks.
Shit.
Ready to go.
Josh was so fucking fast. Doesn't actually matter.
You're finished! Yeah! It's my turn!
Oh, come on, I know how to do this.
Yeah!
Why, thank you.
Ready to go! Let's do this! An opening!
Gotcha!
Zoa Balor, strike!
Ow. That actually hurt a lot.
Up to you!
I won't let you down.
I haven't used hers yet, so I'm gonna do it once.
Now, let us begin. O holy rite of Adios, come forth from the heavens and shine upon us. Aura Rain!
Why, thank you.
Thanks.
That gives
Very
full
well.
EP too. Okay.
Arcus activate.
Moving out!
Well, you know what?
Swiftly! Shadow formation! Moving out! Ha! An opening!
Gotcha! Right. Too slow. Ha! Here's the kicker.
Zoa Balor, strike!
More arms.
Not a chance.
You missed.
Don't give in.
Thanks.
Huh.
Big boy wolf. He's a little angry. That hit pretty hard.
Moving out! Let's do this!
Impossible!
Right.
better than I could have asked for.
Alright, now that I've won the fight, let's lose in the cutscene.
Okay, the last matrix is finished.
Nice. I've disabled the data protection.
Somehow did that while fighting.
Access granted. Beginning download of classified data.
Oh my.
I am certainly impressed.
After all we went through, that better not be just a bunch of junk data.
I doubt it. I don't think they had the time to set us up under these circumstances.
But the way they're acting, it's like they don't really care if we get this info.
But why? Why go to such lengths to cover things up and then let us learn the truth? The truth about what happened in Heimdall, both on the surface and behind the scenes.
Simple. Because we already achieved our goals there 2 weeks ago. It doesn't make the slightest difference if you learn the details. There's no way to change the outcome.
And that's usually how the villains lose. The hubris in thinking, oh, my plan has succeeded. We don't care if you know what the plan is because it succeeded, right?
Download complete.
We got it.
We've secured an escape route. Let's move.
Ren, Kia, grab your stuff and start running.
Gotcha. Yeah. I'm coming.
These people can teleport. How do you expect to run away from them? I don't get that.
It was good to see you again, Belle. However, you're the absolute worst.
Why, thank you. I wholeheartedly agree. Love you, Ellie. We'll see each other again soon.
That was quite an entertaining encounter. It's not every day you meet so many interesting people.
Is that what you call
Though it seemed like there was a touch of drama near the end.
I suppose so. It's a bit of a long story. But what's between me and the SSS is none of your concern. Don't worry, it won't stop me from helping with the Great Twilight and the rivalries. Though I'm none too pleased about having to work alongside someone who stole hundreds of years of technology from my family.
I take it you're talking about the homunculus technology? Well, you don't have any grounds to complain there. After all, where did the technology for your cradle come from? On top of that, your use of septium veins for the Wisdom Project seems suspiciously familiar.
Okay.
Oh, touché!
Stop
Perhaps
talking each
we
other
make
up.
a good team after all.
Claire's just like, I'm done with your shit. I want to go back to being with the
pardon
good
me.
guys. Can I go back to being good guys now?
Lecter? Yes, everything is proceeding as planned. Please keep a close eye on the Bracer HQ and the SSS officers' movements.
The Icy Maiden, She certainly piqued my interest. Despite her title, it's clear she can only just barely hold her feelings in. She's walking a thin tightrope.
Well, many events have transpired in such a short time. Events both fateful and final that cannot be undone.
Sure they can't.
Right. You take care too. I haven't checked my private orb mails in a while.
You think this is the best time to do that?
This one is from 2 weeks ago.
Sup, Claire? I'm probably about to get crazy busy with work soon, so I figured I should send you this now. It's that picture we took together in Heimdall. I probably should have sent it sooner, but, well, I forgot.
You picked the worst time to check your
It's
email.
from when Reen and Milliam helped me with that undercover operation.
Pick the worst damn time to do that.
Afterward, we went to go get ice cream together and...
Dumb bitch. Why did you choose to check your email there?
No.
Adios. This is what really happened in Heimdall?
I can't believe this. They sacrificed a girl to make some sword? And then that Schwarzer guy killed a holy beast with it.
And as a result, the Great Twilight began, and the curse of the Ends spread throughout the Empire.
The third survivor of Hamel? So he was alive after all. How could we not have noticed? We left him behind.
Looking at all this, it's clear this war won't just be between Erebonia and Calvard. Every country on the entire continent will be pulled in and devoured.
A lot of crazy stuff happened in Heimdall, but I still believe Tio and Randy are okay. The same for your friends, Tita and Agate, and all of those Class 7 guys too.
Thank you, Kia.
Yeah, I know they're just fine.
Yeah, fine might be a relative term here, considering.
You took another peek at causality, didn't you?
I don't know how reliable that is, but it makes me feel a little better.
All right, everyone. Now that we have this, we've got a long road ahead of us. Let's get started.
The way things are now, war will be in full swing within 2 months at the latest. If the details about this curse are true, anyway.
Yes, I thought it would take at least half a year after conscription started. But if supernatural forces are at work, it may happen much more swiftly.
We're gonna go report this info to Guild HQ and the Burroughs royal family.
Yeah, if you make it that far.
How about you guys?
I think they're gonna try and stop you.
We'll share the intel with Calvard and Remiferia. Fortunately, some of our allies happen to be there right now.
You mean the Divine Blade of Wind and Yin? We've got our own allies to get in touch with. It's going to be a pain tracking them down.
Maybe, but we're gonna find them no matter what. If each of us helps the others out, if we're all a guiding light for each other, we'll be dozens, no, hundreds of times stronger.
Yay, power of friendship.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
The physical embodiment of the power of friendship.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
Obviously, the power of friendship has to get character rating increase. Power of friendship. Power of friendship, guys.
Be each other's guiding light, huh? I like the sound of that.
Do you now?
Sounds pretty sappy to me, but I guess I get the idea.
That's the right idea for sure, Kia. And I'm proud of you, Ren. If you get it, then that means you've really matured.
Ugh, cut it out, Estelle. I'm not a kid anymore.
Have to stop mid-run to give a head pat.
You'll always be our little sister.
Aw, how sweet.
We can definitely do this. We have to protect what matters to each of us. There's no way we're letting this world come to an end.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, it's hard to say what Class 7's next move's going to be. But we'll do whatever we can to be a guiding light for them too.
Yay, friendship! Yay! Happy friendship time! Oh, now we get intro videos. These are usually louder. I'm gonna be ready to turn the volume down. Hey, it's all these characters we already know. I wonder which ones they'll just randomly reveal that we won't find until like over halfway into the game. At this point, the list of characters they have to introduce is just getting so incredibly ridiculously long that they'll never have enough time in an intro video for it. There are just far too many characters for them to have in an intro video at this point. See, they had to put like 5 on every screen. Gilead Osborne. Oh no, not Osborne. Is it safe to turn the volume back up now? Yes, I should probably save the game. Seems good. Never did get to open that door at the bottom. I wonder if you actually can open it or not. Or you might go back there later. Might be one of those things where it's like, let me just show you this for now, and then we'll later in the game when you come back, you'll be able to go into it.
Yuna, wake up.
What if I don't wanna?
Huh?
This doesn't feel right.
Sleeping in class? Were you up late last night or something?
Yes, she was reading cookbooks and looking up recipes well past midnight.
This looks like some Bizarro World shit.
Oh. Kurt and Allie? Wait. What's with your uniforms?
You still dreaming or what?
I bet she was having a lovely dream about whoever it is she's planning to cook for.
Muse and Ash, too? Hold on. How are you here, Ash? Didn't you...
Goodness, would you all please simmer down?
Class is about to start. You need to snap out of it and focus.
Huh? Ada and Fritz? You guys are supposed to be at the main campus. What's going on? Why are you two here?
You really are out of it, aren't you? Did you hit your head or something?
Oh, jeez.
What? Crown Prince Cedric? What are you doing here?
Are you serious? Maybe you did hit your head after all. I'm here waiting for class to start. We're classmates now, remember?
No, I don't really remember this.
Did you seriously forget? The main and branch campuses being merged? All our classes being rearranged?
His Highness, Ada, and Fritz were added to Class 7.
Sure they were.
But that was 2 weeks ago.
They've only been here 2 weeks, but these scrubs are already acting like they own the place.
Watch your mouth. I won't allow you to disrespect His Highness like that.
Well, anyway, the fact that we were all at about the same point in the curriculum made things easy.
True. The transfer was fairly smooth, all things considered.
Huh.
Yeah, no, this is Bizarro World.
Oh, I guess that rings a bell, now that you mention it.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Man, I must have just had some crazy dream or something.
Yep, just go along with it.
I'm so tired.
Good morning, everyone.
Huh? Who are they?
Okay. Class 7. Looks like you're all here, so we're going to start with today's announcements.
Sorry, everyone. We still don't have a homeroom teacher for you yet. But the two of us are going to support you as much as we can. So please, give it your all.
You gotta replace old, locked up in chains, Mr. Demon Man.
Thank you, Instructor Mary.
You as well, Instructor Makarov.
Anyway, today's class schedule. First off, we've got applied info processing.
Uh-huh.
That's right. We don't have a homeroom teacher, huh? Shoot. I need to focus on the lesson.
Yeah, don't even question that this is Bizarro World.
Those days I spent at Thor's were so warm and fulfilling.
Right.
I was surrounded by my friends and classmates. They were all so brilliant and talented, I could barely keep up.
You're being brainwashed, you know that, right?
But together, we all supported each other and pushed each other to grow. And not just when it came to academics. We gave our clubs and our personal lives everything we had too.
We don't hold anything back in this anime school. This would be all fine and good if I didn't already know this was Bizarro World. Also, there's that little fog on the outskirts of the screen. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. It's really hard for me to see, but this makes it even more obvious it's Bizarro
But for some
World.
reason, I couldn't shake the feeling something was missing.
I don't know, reality maybe?
A voice that guided us. One that was calm, but carrying way too many burdens. It was a little pushy from time to time, but you could feel the kindness behind it. The voice of someone who had gone through a lot, despite not being much older than us. But whose voice could it have been? I couldn't remember.
Nah, he didn't exist. Don't worry about it. Your mind seems to be elsewhere today. Are you worried about something? Oh yeah, no, I'm just worried about the fact that this world doesn't exist and that my life is a lie. Never would have picked up on something like this when you first came here. Yeah, because, you know, emotion. Or owe much of what I learned to you, and, yeah, he doesn't exist. Me too, what? And I met him again. Who is him? Got a plan, let's get out of here. Okay, where are we going? Not gonna feel any better staring at these four walls. We have to stick to the dorms with how late it is. I think there's enough fresh air out there to clear our heads. Go chat with Kurt and the others. They shouldn't be asleep yet. Yeah, let's go figure out why we're in Bizarro World here. Find Kurt. We should find Kurt. Is there stuff in here besides finding Kurt? There's a mirror. Okay.
Let's look for Kurt first. Maybe he's in his room.
We should check to be sure. It's at the far end of the hall.
Doesn't seem to be in his room. Must have gone somewhere. Don't think he would leave the dorms this late at night. Let's keep looking. Okay. Must be downstairs then. Is he swinging a sword?
Oh, that sounds like...
Aha! He's in the training room.
How the waifu doing? Which one?
Ha!
You'd have to elaborate, Anime. I have no idea which one you mean. There are just so many. How's it going, Anime?
Looking good, Kurt.
Your swordsmanship is as fluid as ever.
Oh, the voice acting cut off. What are you two doing out so late? Just out to get some fresh air. Yeah, because the air in here is so much different than the air upstairs. Don't you normally practice in the morning? As for tonight, I had the urge to train for some reason. It was like I'm so close to reaching a breakthrough with something standing in my way. If only I could speak with him at a time like this. But who is him? Your sub counter is broke? Why you say that? Should I have more than one? First I'm hearing of it. Unsubbed it didn't go off. It does say 3-month subscriber on there, but you don't have the icon. When did you do it? Have you, maybe you have to do the little alert? Did you just now do it a little bit ago? It may just not have went through yet. Weird. How about you tag along with us then? You can keep us company. Yeah, sure. Are you planning to go out around town at this hour? Wouldn't be a lot of point with all the shops being closed and locked in for a long time. Before I even started chatting. Yeah, normally when you go into a chat room and you have done a sub, like before you go in, it'll pop up and say, hey, announce your sub, and like announce your such and such month streak or something like that, and you type a message with it and then it puts it in the chat, and when it does that, that's when the sub alert goes through, and that's when the count on the screen goes up. Did it not give you the option to do that? If not, you might have to refresh the page. That's probably it. Yeah, try refreshing the page, see if it pops up. Or barring that, just turn it all the way off and back on, you know. That always fixes things for some reason. You guys, do you remember who was in charge of us before our homeroom instructor? Someone who should have been looking out for us even before Ash and Muse joined the group. Someone who filled that gap for 3 months before His Highness and the others arrived 2 weeks ago. Maybe I shouldn't be getting so worked up over this. I have to know. I just have to for some reason. There it is. Excellent. See, there's the alert, there's the sub count, there's the thing on screen. Thank you very much for that. Greatly appreciate it, and this is a great time to do it. Because we just started this game today. Give you a good work and some guns in there. 2-gun salute. Yeah, this is a great day for that. We just started this game. It just came out today, actually. This is release day for this, in English anyway. And we're only 2 hours in, so you haven't really missed a whole lot. Just a few fights with some of the characters from the original arc, like 5 games ago. This is actually the finale of this arc. So this is the 4th Cold Steel game. But before that, there were 2 Crossbell games and 3 Sky games. So this is actually the 9th game in this series. So there's a lot of characters and a lot of backstory that are getting reintroduced over time, you know? It's kind of hard to keep up with if you hadn't been with it from the start, but like, I think they do a pretty good job of catching you up if you just forgot some things. And you can still kind of understand what's going on anyway, even if you don't know who everybody is. You don't necessarily have to know. It's still, there's enough action going on. Now that I think of it, how long have we been wearing these uniforms? What about the other instructors? Can't remember who's in charge of military finance or combat tactics or even our principal's name. Yeah, it's obvious you're in Bizarro World, guys. You can't remember anything. Only way to make up for losing something is to try and track it back down. They should have known they couldn't keep you in Bizarro World for long. Have to investigate the 3rd floor and find all the teachers. There's sub-events up there. I should check them first. I still can't check the menu. Give me just 1 second for a restroom break, guys. We are 2 hours in, so I do have to attend to that for just a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Let's go.
Alright, thanks for the patience there. Sorry for the wait. Cup of coffee decided it was time to get back at me. And even Yuna was telling me let's go. She was tired of waiting.
This is the third floor.
Okay, let's have a look around.
All these nameplates are blank.
I don't want to check the third floor yet. I want to check the second floor because there's a bunch of stuff here. I told you, I don't want it. I'm not interested. Come on, don't be such a prude. It's good stuff. Dare I ask what's going on? It's nothing really, I assure you. Eyebrows here wanted to take a look at my girly mag. Nice guy that I am, I said I'd loan it to him, but I asked no such thing. This is all a misunderstanding from the very start. Sorry I left out on top of your desk and wonder what it was, that's all. I'd appreciate it if you'd stop trying to force it onto me. No big deal, they just had their Playboys out in the middle of school. Sounds typical. What's going on there, Crown Prince Evil Man? Maximum Evil. You were invited to the tea ceremony club, right? Yeah. Joined the swimming club. Sure he did. He's a model student. Nothing wrong could be had. Ash will be Ash. Hey, Ranelin. I don't think have I seen you at... I don't know if I've seen you here before, Ranelin. Well, welcome, he. Bet you by next week the hentai mods... the hentai mods are already out, okay? Let's not beat around the bush with that. The hentai mods are already out. I promise. The game's been around in Japan for a while. I'm pretty sure the next game in the series is already out in Japan. Pretty packed schedule. Don't you deserve some time to yourself? Yeah, he's got to have some nice evil brooding time, you know? Felt much less exhausted here than at the main campus. All the club activities really helped me unwind. Sure. More concern for all of you is in the time you started studying. Yeah, sure. Yeah, look at him with the evil side eye. Look at it. So much evil. It's exuding evil straight into my soul. Haven't been around much due to bad internet. Sorry about that. Oh, it's no problem. I haven't been around much either, to be honest, so I'm not really one to blame. I don't know. Maybe I just feel like Have you streamed in a while, Ranelin? I think that most of our interaction has just been on Discord. I'm pretty sure that I've just been missing you. We've been around at different times entirely. Maybe that's maybe that's what's going on there. And yes, a great welcome back. Can you quit being a jerk for even 2 seconds? No, Yuna, he can't. You need to be careful what you say. After all you've been through, I don't take it for an insult. Kurt, there's no need to waste your energy on worrying about me. Of course not, because he's, Bizarro World Cedric. Where he's all nice and prim and proper instead of being, super evil. Like we know he is. Why does it look like the stream is stuttering a little bit? Am I the only one that sees the stream stuttering a little bit? Am I imagining that? No, I can't be imagining that. The stream looks like it's stuttering, doesn't it? Somebody tell me if that looks like it's stuttering. Has it been doing that the whole time? I haven't really been paying attention to it. I've just been watching it on my screen. Okay. Just started again last week. Barely streamed it all this year due to the net. Last time I did regularly was in 2018. Oh, that's definitely why I missed it. Can't tell if it's my connection or not, so no comment. It's still watchable. Okay. Well, I don't want to like overly try to fix it and break it worse than it already is, so I'll just let it go then. Muse Ada. Wait, since when have you two shared a room? How many times have you been in here to hang out now? Really do need to get used to us being here. Things have changed, you're gonna have to accept that. No, we don't have to accept that at all. It's not as though we dislike the main campus. Uh-huh. I'd like to stay for some maidenly discussion of my favorite genre. She's still having that one. Yeah, I remind you there's currently a boy in here, besides I haven't yet approved this literature you want to bring forward. Yeah, it's smut. It's just smut, don't worry about it. Wonder how the rest of the literature club will react. Imagine Ash is in for quite a shock. Yeah, if it's all just women besides him. He's the only guy there and they're making, like, smut. Alright, what's going on up here? You can see it says Reen, come on. It's scratched out, but you can read it. It's this room, without a doubt. I've only been here a few times, but I know. Do it. Enter.
Oh.
This is the portal out of Bizarro World. Yeah, all his stuff is still here. They forgot to Bizarro World all of his stuff out of the place.
A scroll with Eastern writing.
Come on, his coat and his sword are here, really? He's even in the picture still. All they did was scratch his name off the nameplate.
Instructor Reen!
That's really, really shoddy work. You guys don't know how to make a good illusion, you know that? You got budget illusions everywhere. Alright, where are we gonna snap out of it? Are we in a jail cell? Nope, just a bed. Just a nightmare.
Was all of that a dream?
Those strange school days we spent with everyone? It seems so.
Everybody just woke up at the same time, too.
Wait, you had a dream about that too?
Yes. I get the feeling we were all in the same dream together. Altina included.
Oh, and she was just in the bed with her.
I remember now.
That's not awkward.
I was brought to that dark place. The Grawl. I tried to protect everyone, but then Milliam, she...
Sword. Sword.
No.
She's not Milliam, she's Sword. Get it right. Yes. Not no. She's Sword.
Ellie, I remember now too. Valimar went berserk. No matter how much we tried to call out to Instructor Reen, we couldn't stop him.
Yeah, he just pulled his devil trigger. That's fine. He's used to it. Oh yeah, wrong game.
Now, Reen, let us begin. Together we shall write the end of this wretched fairy tale. In ink, black as despair.
Oh, that's dramatic.
Chancellor Osborne's words to Instructor Reen are the last thing I remember. But what happened afterward? How did we get here?
You're all finally awake.
Man, it's about time. You had me worried.
Hmm?
Emma and Randy.
I am here as well.
Of course.
Wait, Roselia?
But why?
Yeah, they were just watching over you while you were in your cursed Bizarro World dream.
And where are we?
Confused, huh? Can't blame you.
Don't worry, you're safe here. This is my grandmother's atelier. It's where I grew up.
This is your family home?
Did they wake up? Sounds like it.
Damn, everybody's here.
You're all here.
What a relief. I'm glad you're all okay.
You really had us worried there.
It's nice to finally have a bit of a silver lining after everything that happened.
I'd ask if you're all okay, but...
No.
No one could blame you after all that's happened.
I imagine you must be feeling weak and disoriented. You were unconscious for 2 whole weeks, after all.
2 weeks?
Anyway, first thing you need to do now is eat.
Saw them literally popping into existence. Bad camera angle on that one. Oh. Now I gotta go back and watch that. I think I know what you mean. Like, you could see the entry point of the characters. Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. I'm gonna go back and watch that later.
Even soup is fine. Just get something in you.
They haven't eaten for 2 weeks. How are they alive?
Trust me, I'm just as lost as you are, but we can talk later.
I guess you could go that long without eating if you were, like, in a coma or something, but probably not.
That's right. Let me go make something for you.
Nuh-uh. We're talking now. You need to tell us what the hell happened. And what in the world's an atelier? There's no way we're still in Heimdall, right?
Huh? Oh, they're in a different Bizarro world. Went 3 weeks without food once. Long story, wouldn't repeat the experience. I can't say I blame you. Was there a good reason?
My, for someone who spent the last 2 weeks dozing, you certainly are pushy. As the elder, I suppose I should explain.
Yeah, it would help.
We are currently deep in the heart of a pitch-black forest. Welcome to the home of the Hexen clan, the hidden village of Erin.
Is this gonna be home base on this game? There's always a home base. Oh, thanks for telling me what day it was. It's only said it on screen the entire time. Oh, the voice acting cut out too. Budget. Low budget. Wait, does that mean you don't know where the others are? Well, no, of course not. Guys, you don't have to reintroduce every character individually like I don't remember. I'm afraid not. It's my fault. If only I was more powerful, I could have brought them here as well. Oh, don't blame that. Schrodinger's budget may or may not exist depending on the scene in question. Sometimes it both exists and doesn't exist at the same time, just like Schrodinger. Because, you'll have one side of the cutscene be voiced and another side not be voiced. And then sometimes it'll just cut in and out, just randomly in the same scene. No context, no explanation, just because it can. They just decided that's where they were cutting for the day. And we only have enough money to get Sean to do 5 lines for Reen in this one chapter. Just 5. Pick wisely.
What's going on?
Ah, so the Grawl has come unbound.
We get to see what happened after the cliffhanger. Yay!
This whole place is returning to its proper dimension and taking us with it. It's going to cause a distortion. Emma! I'm on it.
Is this?
You're teleporting us outside?
Yes, this will take you straight to Grandmother. Don't worry, I'll make sure we all get out safely.
Okay, we'll leave it to you.
Had a stomach
Just
ulcer.
be careful.
15 years ago just had to have clear liquids and jello for a week. Thought that was awful. Yeah, that liquid diet thing is something I never want to have to do. I really hope I don't ever have to. I've heard nothing but terrible things from everybody that's done one.
Emma? Stay close. I'm teleporting you out of here.
Understood. But Instructor Reen...
Fine, I'll get him!
Celine, no!
What the?
Celine, why would you do something so reckless? Of course they were going to teleport away.
No!
Instructor!
We need to get out of here now! Stay close by and keep a firm hold on Altina.
What the?
Muse?
What the heck is that?
What is she doing?
Pianos? No! Is this Vita's magic?
Correct. A transportation talisman imbued with the power of her deceased familiar. She gave it to me in case of emergency. How unfortunate I have to use it so soon.
Just who are you?
Yuna, Kurt, and Altina too. I'm afraid it's time for me to say goodbye.
Muse!
How many twists is she gonna have?
The Great Twilight has begun, and I too have a role to play. But I will always treasure the memory of these few months we spent together. So please, take care, and just leave Ash to me.
Muse! Come back!
She's gone, Yuna.
This place won't last much longer. We need to get out
It
of
was
here.
hinted she had interactions with that witch in CS3, not even surprised. Yeah, I remember vaguely some stuff like that. She's literally just secrets the character. Just when you think you have something figured out, nah. There's another 12 buried deep in there, just one after the other. So much happened while we were unconscious. What is Muse thinking? Nobody knows. Always thought there was something odd about that girl. Never expected her and Vita to be working together. She's even been teaching her magic. According to Eustace, she's been put in a pretty tough place. You can ask him all about it later. That's about as far as our memories go. Oh, it just ended up working out that way? Oh yeah, that's a fair excuse, Randy. Fair excuse. Randy's just like, I'll just be here. Plot, right? It's plot.
Grandmother!
There you are. Now we can open the spirit path.
Hey, is everyone okay? Huh?
Randy! We don't have enough time.
It's a very Randy excuse.
I'll use a partition to get the others out. Take care.
He just happened to wander over into the spell. He's like, yeah. Sometimes you just want to take a trip with some witches. I mean, worried about Tio and Instructor Toa, Louise and Jessica too. And, you know, all those other people. Can't believe we lost 2 whole weeks. That's just how much the battle in the Grawl exhausted you. Using Panzer Soldat's link to the Ashen Knight further increased the burden on you. May need even more time to fully recover your mana. The rest of us only woke up a couple of days before you did. That battle really took a lot out of us. What happened to your black cat, Celine? Celine is psychically linked to Emma. If anything bad were to happen to her, Emma would know right away. So far, things have been quiet. She's somewhere. Even during the Civil War, her presence felt very faint. Can't be easy thinking about what happened to Milliam. It's okay, she's a sword now. It's no big deal. And used as a sacrifice for the curse. What crappy luck. It's gotta be tough on all of you, and Reen's got the rough end of the stick, too. Yeah, he basically just is the curse. He just became the curse. It's just him. He's just some raging demon curse guy. Instructors being kept captive by the gnomes and ironbloods, this much we know to be true. Ashen Knight, who's been consumed by his power, and the Sword of the End are with him. It's likely Celine is there. They're just holding on to him. They're giving him a breather. He just has to take a break for a little bit, right? Try to put your concerns out of your mind. No. Need to stay in the village to recuperate. Don't torture yourselves worrying over what you can't change. What? I mean, this is a JRPG. The protagonists are gonna torture themselves over what they can't change. That's what they do. That's the trope. You're describing the trope here. You can't just not. If you'd like to unwind, we have some lovely hot springs here. What? Hot springs? Really? That's just gonna remind them of... Okay. Well. You're gonna have me ranting all day. So much ranting. Hot take, people say not to worry about things you have no control over. Those are the only things worth worrying over, because things you can control will be fine. That's, you know, that's actually, there's a lot of, what's the word? Wisdom, I guess? There's a lot of wisdom behind that. That actually is ingenious. I think all this was hidden deep within Isthmia. Yep, it's this one big giant magic forest. All good JRPGs need a magic forest with some kind of riddle. Gotta chat to everybody. Maximum chat. Open the notebook by doing some bullshit. Check our rating, and the character tab, and other bullshit. Yeah, cool. I already know this stuff. Quick travel. Yeah. Thought I recognized some of the flowers. It's Isthmia. Did you not already know that? Is this your first experience with CS4 as well? I don't know why I would have took you for somebody that would have already been like binging it all day. Oh, very nice. Well, hopefully I won't botch it for you. Obtained a set of bonus items. Oh yeah, we got the bonus. Big bonus. They're only level 28. The others are 85, but they're 28. At least they scaled the power appropriately. Fighter medallion. Health, strength, accuracy, prevents stat down. I feel like that's going to be something for him to have. Waiting for PC version, plan to stream it too. I figured I should watch a bit to plan on cut-off points for off-stream grinding and whatnot. Oh yeah, I don't do anything off-stream unless I absolutely have to, if I have no choice. Oh, you can open the whole world map and everything, huh? Cool. This map looks a lot fancier. I like this one a lot better. Character note entry on everybody ever. Like how it still has Reen as the main character here, even though it's, yeah, it's not Reen anymore. That's kind of weird. Unity grade scattered. Very. So they're not making it, like a hidden thing that Reen is still the main character.
What a lovely flower bed.
Oh,
With
yeah.
all these flowers blooming, you'd think it was spring. Wait. And these blue lavenders, they're...
Errand flowers. Like the ones the Archbishop requested during our field exercises.
Oh wow, it's like they're named after this village or something. The Archbishop knew about it. Sometimes go, I really want that course, it'll take me 3 hours to get, and I refuse to subject viewers to this tedium. Nah. That's when I just put on the high speed mode and just power through it. Tedium be damned. I'm gonna call you Miss Poofy Pink Hair, and you're Miss Silky Silver Hair, and you're Miss Beautiful Blue Hair. Oh, they're all misses. I'm actually a guy. This world is full of mysteries. Damn it, Kurt.
Whoa. This place is packed with all sorts of stuff.
Kurt out of 10.
Something about it seems rather peculiar.
Not so peculiar when you consider it's set up in a witch's village.
Yeah. I would think they don't have to get out very much. Land of Limerick. Many of these products are imbued with magic. For your own safety, please don't go about touching things carelessly. Oh geez, so we're gonna pick up an apple and it's gonna start flying? Come across some artifacts before, but Hexen clan's always been allied with the Septarian of Fire. It appears they've continued to pass down the knowledge. Our products are a little different from Artifact, but we needn't split hairs. Yeah, we should buy all this magic shit. Seems good. Rose left me in charge of scouring our ancient texts and histories alongside running the store. The sacred texts! The more I research, the more it feels like the world is headed towards a critical point. You mean like a finale? The details aren't relevant to you, at least for now. Not for another 80 hours, so no worries. Ordered in some products from the outside world, feel free to take a look. Okay. Newspaper! Always buy newspaper. This gives speed? Okay, that's interesting. I don't feel like I need to buy anything right now. Time to read the newspaper, man. 6 pages. All chock full. Let's put on my newspaper voice. I haven't done this in a while. National Mobilization Law unanimously approved. On July 31st, the National Mobilization Law was unanimously approved in an emergency session of the Imperial Diet. This special wartime measure, currently a hot topic among political science scholars, gives the government the power to requisition any resources, personnel included, deemed necessary for the war effort. All citizens are required to comply with this law in order to boost the Empire's military power in preparation for potential full-scale conflict with the Republic of Calvert. Further addendums to this law are likely to be implemented in the following weeks and months. These include, but are not limited to, the following measures: compulsory compliance with military conscription for all able-bodied men aged 19 to 45, the requisitioning of everyday goods by the Army, and government regulation of commodity prices. Obituary: Prince Olivert's funeral held. A state funeral for Prince Olivert was held just days ago at Heimdall Cathedral by head Archbishop Sigmar. 4 other archbishops, each hailing from one of the 4 provinces, assisted with the service. Mourners also offered prayers for Viscount Arcade and the young crew members who lost their lives in the incident alongside the prince. Authorities currently suspect the Republic of Calvard of engineering the explosion of the Prince's high-speed cruiser, the Courageous. As the bodies of the victims were burned in the explosion, they were impossible to recover. In their stead, empty coffins were used to honor them at the ceremony. Access to Corel Imperial Villa, at the site of the incident, is currently forbidden by the military. Special report, update on Emperor Eugen's condition. Emperor Eugen, victim of a tragic shooting, remains in a coma. His prognosis is currently unclear. Readers may rest assured that world-class surgeons from St. Ursula Hospital in Crossville are preparing for his surgery using cutting-edge medical tech. Churches throughout the country are offering concerned citizens a space to pray for the Emperor's speedy recovery. We were able to obtain a short comment on the situation from Prince Cedric. Since the incident, my mother and sister have been reluctant to leave the castle and lack even the requisite energy to rouse themselves most days. I'd like to ask our dear countrymen and women to offer prayers not just for my father, but also for my mother and sister, who found themselves waylaid by this most tragic event. Emperor's assailant still at large. The investigation into the background of the military academy student who attempted to assassinate the Emperor is still ongoing. Punishment for this heinous criminal has yet to be announced. From the editor. 2 weeks have passed since trouble began in Heimdall. The ominous ringing of bells and terrified screams became part of the daily soundscape of the city, as it suffered attacks from both monsters and mechanical giants. The unrest is speculated to be subterfuge of Calvardian design. Thankfully, the 4th Armored Division and the Railway Military Police have managed to bring the situation more or less under control. I wouldn't be able to sit here at the Imperial Chronicle office writing this column without the efforts of these brave peacekeepers. Rip my dreams that maybe he survived. Ah, okay. You caught on too. See, you caught on too. You got the little details. Did you see the details? I saw the details. Empty coffins. The bodies were burned. Ah. The details. Wink, wink. You can't. I don't have a camera, so you can't see me winking, but the bodies were burned, guys. Bodies were burned. Thanks, newspaper. When's the last time you got something useful out of a newspaper, right? Yes, yes, we know you're sad your boyfriend's missing. Good to see you on your feet again. Don't push yourselves. You've been stuck in bed for 2 weeks now, after all. Yeah, that would be problematic, wouldn't it? Were you looking through the books? Yeah, she's trying to find her boyfriend in the books. Have a lot of rare stuff on display. I thought I'd take a look. Most of this came for a copy of the Imperial Chronicle. Hey, us too! Wow, the game knows I got one of those too. Does that actually change if we don't get that one? Does that change? That's actually good detail. I like that. I see you, Falcom. I thought we were in a different dimensional space from the rest of the world. Seems like the residents regularly get various supplies from the outside world. Usually the latest issue of the Imperial Chronicle gets here within a day or two of it being published. Are you too scared to read it? Yeah. You must think I'm pretty pathetic. We already know whatever's written in it's going to be horrible. Because of this great Twilight mess, the Empire's a total train wreck. Oh yeah, something evil and evil plans. When I think about what happened to Reen and Milliam and Laura's father too. You mean Sword? It's how the person who caused all that hurt is... Yeah. Did they outright say that he was... I don't know that they outright said it. I can't remember. That's one of those small details that I just can't remember. I remember the big stuff, but the small details are just escaping me. Sorry everybody, I know I should be trying to set a better example. Need to find out what part my mother's playing in all this. Well, I mean, you know, her husband. Curious about what Sharon's doing too now that she's back with Ouroboros. Well, I mean, considering that she's a servant of the Reinford family who is also now allied with Ouroboros, she's just like, she's unified her two roles, right? So, like, she's just free to be whatever. Makes it super easy for her. Black Albrick. Don't think any of us could have predicted he'd turn out to be Elise's father, Franz Reinford. As well as the person who created me and Milliam. So wait, what does Altina turn into? If Milliam's sword, does Altina get to turn into something? Is she like an axe? I mean, come on. No wonder Elisa feels so torn over this. She's doing her best to put up a strong front. With things like this, just what exactly can we do? Not much. A little bit of exploding. Hot take, Milliam never fit into my battle strategy anyway. She might be more useful to me as a sword. You know, your hot take sounds suspiciously familiar. This sounds like you're kind of just agreeing with me. No matter what I did with Milliam, the only time I could ever find any use for her is just to give out the brave order that makes you like take 90% less damage or some shit like that. That's the only use I got out of her. Or like cheesing something with like the immunity or something. Are you sure you guys have had enough rest? No, never. We're definitely getting there. Sorta. It's a bit hard to relax after all the information we've had dropped on us. Concluded keeping ourselves busy might help us get over our shock. Nah, that doesn't always work. Millian's brave order was OP in 1 and 2. I had never had a use for her. Yeah, me either. It's never used her for anything. About that magic feather thing they used at the crawl, she mentioned something about a deceased familiar. Grianos used to be Vita's familiar. He was slain by Rufus at the end of the Civil War. Governor General killed a witch's familiar. Unlike Celine, Grianos wasn't blessed with the ability to speak. Vita bonded with him closely nonetheless. He was irreplaceable. Absolutely vital we don't lose Celine as well. I take it they can't just make another familiar, right? If anything happens to Celine, I'll know immediately. Please try not to worry. Seems as good a point as any to bring this dreary exchange to an end. I don't care much for ad nauseums. Okay. She's not a talkative one. Fortune teller's home? Oh, that sounds interesting. Gandalf's Orbital Factory? Wait a minute. Wait. They got Gandalf here? Oh shit. They got Gandalf here, y'all. I gotta go check that out. They got Gandalf. Aw, man, he doesn't look like Gandalf at all. This isn't Gandalf. Wait. This is the guy from the intro part where they were... this is the guy from the intro. Did they just use the same character model? Y'all lazy asses. Come on, now. Secondary contractors for Valimar, huh? Yeah, technically. Here's Aaron's weapon shop. You can make pretty much any kind of armament you want, but Divine Knights are our main focus. I was really hoping to teach that Awakener kiddo a bunch of stuff. Guess I got no choice but to help you out. Put some spirit into it. They don't have any left. I was thinking I'd give your weapons a once over, but nah, let's save it for another time. Okay. Might say our clan has a history with the gnomes. 6 out of 7 have already been awakened too. The world truly is cloaked in twilight. Okay. Good information, I guess. What's up, Teach? Couldn't take just sitting around doing nothing. Kinda wish I'd asked Toggle more about orbital arts when I had the chance. Seriously, how am I supposed to break the news to Mick? Is Bracer Guild planning to get involved in things this time? Could be, haven't been able to get in touch with any of the key players yet. Still having trouble pinning down the location of the other Bracers who were helping us, like Agate. Yeah, it seems like everybody's just kinda discombobulated. Letting old Class 7 have some space to bounce back to. You guys only just woke up. Very slow waking up, evidently. You guys having a little bit of trouble. Just open your eyes for a second. Come on. Well, Gandalf has disappointed me, truly. Oh, it's you guys. You're the students from Emma's school, right? Didn't realize we had the whole village keyed up over us. Emma and Rose told us everything. The great twilight of legend is upon us. We're really in for it now. Wish there was something more we could do to help. Yeah, they're doing enough. Look at me, now you're the ones doing all the comforting. Parents run the place that's over there, Lux Lunae Inn. Fancy. I like how they have the whole, like, buildings weaved into the landscape kind of look. That's real nice. I like that. Herbalist's home. Yeah, I don't really need to talk to any herbalists right now.
Is this some kind of monument?
An unusual one, if so.
Yeah, it's just some stones. You know, Stonehenge, that kind of thing. No big deal. Hey look, it's Elliot and the guy that's no longer just wind, but actually has a real personality now. Between the Hobbit-like homes and Gandalf, I'm curious about the inspirations. I think they couldn't have painted a better picture if they tried. I no longer have to call him just Wind anymore. He actually has some sort of personality. It's very refreshing to have a new character like this. Wind. I can see the Deathly Prowlers finally left your faces at the least. You're not in his debt, don't worry about him. No words can express the amount of gratitude I feel towards the old Class 7. I mean, they're just protagonists, it's no big deal. It's not as though my powers were enough to make a difference either way. Wasn't ready. Nope, you sure weren't. Dominions are in charge of the Growls Ritter. Can't even imagine the amount of extra pressure that must place on him. Yeah, does he even have any knights yet? Keep opening the wrong map. I want to see what this fortune teller's home is, even though it's not got a required thing in it. I can see your face. Oh wow, the reflection. Nice. What about all of them? They seem to have come around. It seems a great challenge still looms ahead for you, but that will have to wait. I'm Dalier, and this is my newest disciple, Sigyn. I'm pronouncing these wrong, certainly. Please don't push yourselves. Y'all like some delicious magic tea? Well, you're damn right. Old woman must be a witch, same goes for the girl. Of course, they're all witches. It's a magic town. Of course they're all witches. Like, why is this in question? This should be obvious. Gotta run, getting yanked away to do something. Have a good one. See y'all again when I'm free to stop by. Alright, dude. 8:30 is when we typically start, okay? I'll post it in, at least in Sheppy's Discord. I usually post it in a bunch of Discords, so just keep an eye out, alright? Certainly appreciate you stopping by. Eustace looks a little down. Milliam's hat. Oh. Oh yeah, because Milliam was basically like his girlfriend. Ah, damn. Made its way over to me somehow through the space-time distortion. Perhaps it was fate itself that brought it here. Orion. Altina, rather. I was thinking I'd give this to you once you'd woken up. Please take it, you were the only family she had. I can't, you should be the one to hold on to it. That's what Milliam would have wanted. Very well then, I'll take good care of it. I'd actually convinced myself I'd never be able to get over things so long as it was in my possession. In a way, I'm almost relieved to keep it, as maudlin as that sounds. With the curse spreading through the Empire, it's more imperative that we figure out how the board will play out from here. Does that have something to do with whatever Muse's been up to? Randy did say you might be able to inform us. I've already briefed both him and the rest of Class 7 about the situation. It's only fair I tell all of you as well. Listen closely and try and follow along. Ooh, yes, please, enlighten me. Hit me with that fresh lore dump. Oh, wait, is it the stuff we already knew that they just didn't know? Damn it. Muse's actual identity is Mildine Juselith de Cayenne, soon to be Duchess of the Cayenne family. I thought it was something I didn't know. It's just something they didn't know. So all of this is for real. You're seriously telling me Muse foresaw the possibility of something going wrong in Heimdall and headhunted the top members of the provincial armies just to prepare for it? The Weissland army, she calls it. Only know what I've been told. It seems Bardius, Le Guin, and Vita have also been in cahoots with her. Tens of thousands of elite troops all gathered together in secret with the recovered Pantagruel as their flagship. They intend on independently opposing the Chancellor and his faction. Tens of thousands is considerable, but inadequate to oppose the Imperial Army. Erebonia's army is a good 800,000 strong. With the national mobilization law in effect, that total can only rise from there. Lady Mildine's efforts are doomed to a brave yet ultimately futile act of resistance. She's well aware of this, hence why she's parted company with the rest of the four great houses. The Weissland army is on its own from here on out. She's almost certainly weaving a counterplan against the Chancellor even as we speak. Her keen foresight on how things would occur left even Marcus Higharms and myself bewildered. There are many other risks involved we couldn't even hope to imagine. We ourselves were blind to Muse's true intentions until recently. It's crucial we determine what steps the government and the Weissland army might take next. That's really weird. It's really weird that she could just, like, muster up an army in secret and just pop it up at the best possible time like that. That's a little too much for me right now. I think my head's starting to spin. Okay, calm down. Don't pass back out now. You don't need to be out 2 more weeks. It's nothing compared to what Muse's had on her shoulders this whole time. If only we'd known. This is a very complex situation to be sure. It's far from clear what the correct course of action might be. Blindfolds are off now. All we can do is face what lies ahead. Even if we must do so without Class 7's most central piece, your instructor. Well, that helped clear some things up at least. Yeah, Eustace seems to be hit the hardest, you know. His girlfriend turned into a sword. Basically his leader has been captured and disappeared. His brother is like his enemy now. One of the main big bads. There's a sub event over there. That wasn't there before, was it? I should go check that real quick.
Oh? What's this?
There's steam billowing out from over there.
Oh, it's the hot spring.
A hot spring, perhaps? although I can't smell any sulfur.
No, they probably use magic. Certainly. Seem to be changing rooms. It really is a hot spring. Right in the middle of a village of witches? It's kind of crazy if you stop and think about it. Not really in the mood for a scrub and soak right now. Well, good to know that it's there. This will probably be like a home base town, I'm pretty sure. This will be like the equivalent of Leaves and Trista.
Guess this must be the local tavern, huh?
Seems so. No village is complete without one, I suppose.
What's this butler-looking dude? We put up guests from the outside now and then, but we usually serve more as a meeting place for the locals. Yeah, it does seem kind of weird for them to have a tavern when they have no travelers. Why would they ever need a tavern? Between the three of you, you nearly completely exhausted your mana. Everyone pitched in, keeping watch over you while you slept. We've been in your care for the entire past 2 weeks. I don't think we can thank you enough. Emma told us all about you and what you've been going through. Imagine you want to start planning your next steps. Between finding Celine, your instructor, and the Ashen Knight, you certainly have a lot on your plate. Don't go rushing into things yet. The food I make is infused with magic. Ooh. Magic food. It's revive items. That restores EP as well, but I'm not so concerned with that. I want more revive items. You never have too many revive items. That screws you over more than anything if you don't have those. We don't get to see you two together very often. You make kind of an odd pair if you ask me. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it would fit, but I guess my kiss is one for the drink. Say we get along just fine. Macchiato and I are tight. Macchiato. Macchiato. We worked together before 3 months back, I think. He went out of his way to ask permission to use the SSS building for a meeting. I was real impressed with his manners. Macchiato. I asked him to quit calling me that, but you know how he is. Don't be such a buzzkill. Should be honored, I don't give guys nicknames all that often. Kinda shows you're special to me, you know? I think I've only heard your nicknames for Yuna and Altina. I never gave him permission to call me Altini. Same goes for Uni. As if Randy needs permission to be Randy. Come on. This is Randy we're talking about.
The sky above Erin seems so strange.
Yeah. It's like we're in a completely different world.
Well, we kinda are.
The Hexen clan village is quite a mysterious place.
Ladder. Laura should be the least depressed by somebody turning into a sword, I would think, because her personality is sword. Feeling right and rested already? Nah, not really. I guess her dad did die, though. Supposedly. More or less, oversleeping's got me super out of it, though. Sorry for bringing this up again, but has Viscount Arcade... No, he's dead. From what I've heard, a state funeral has already been held for him, Prince Oliver, Toval, and the rest of the fallen crew. They said the explosion had completely incinerated their bodies. It's a procession of empty caskets, yet I still couldn't bring myself to attend. Maybe that's the reason why it hasn't really hit me yet. It just doesn't seem real. Yeah, it's because they're probably not dead. It's only natural to feel that way. I think of Reen, Celine, and Milliam. On top of that, it's more than I can even bear. And Arcade is supposed to be strong at times like this, to lead, to inspire. Yeah, everybody has a breaking point. And I'd say that's definitely it. I mean, she thinks her dad died, even though we can't really tell for sure. And then, like, all of her other friends are either missing or something else. So, maybe stop trying to be the strong person and just, you know, go cry in a corner for a minute. You know, do that. Seems good. Forget you saw anything. Words of woe will do nothing to mend matters. Yeah, you should talk about it. You should really talk about it. You should really just, like, not drop the tough act. Is that everybody? That is everybody. The game really hit me with a talk to everybody in town thing this soon. Kind of a draining experience. Head back to the atelier, the main story will progress. Okay, I'm gonna save the game before the main story progresses, just in case I miss something. Yeah. No, this sounds obvious, but it just feels like everyone's suffering. Well, duh. Especially Elite Lara and Usus. It shows how much they all love Milliam. Kinda got the feeling Instructor Rean was keeping everyone together, too. The old Class 7 relied on him just as much as we did. Wasn't merely the center of this group, he was their rock. Everyone drew strength just from his presence. What are we supposed to do now that he's gone? As if Ash and Muse leaving us wasn't bad enough. Muse, or should we call her Duchess Cayenne? It's quite difficult to believe she was putting such plans in place the entire time we knew her. Isn't it kind of annoying, though? She said she'd take care of Ash, but we have no idea what she's actually planning to do. Well, Ash got taken by the Weisland army, so he's okay. He's with her, so I think it's fine.
Back already, I see.
Rose. Brandy.
Man, look at you. Still down in the dumps, huh? Oh, I guess old Class 7's in the same boat.
Well, can you blame them? From what Emma's told me, the combined power of the gnomes and the Blood and Iron Chancellor is completely overwhelming. So much so, that they could bring about the end of the world with ease.
That's terrifying to think.
To top things off, we've got 5 more Divine Knights besides Valimar running around now. And one of them, that Ebon Knight, Chancellor Osborne is piloting himself.
That knight had an aura unlike any of the others.
Well, duh, he's like the final boss knight.
As if it wanted to dominate all it surveyed.
It sounds like his MO.
Yeah. Honestly, it gave me goosebumps just looking at it. I mean, the other Divine Knights had powerful auras too. But that one...
Well, if the Blood and Iron Chancellor's behind the wheel, it's gotta be bad news.
Right. There was something else that bothered me.
Now, Rean, let us begin. Together we shall write the end of this wretched fairy tale. In ink, black as despair.
Right at the end, the Chancellor called Instructor Rean by his first name. Almost like he knew him well.
Are you guys this out of the loop?
But when they met in Heimdall, they were much more formal with each other. Last names and all that.
Now that you mention it.
Huh. That is kind of weird. Hmm?
Allie?
Is there something you're not telling us?
Well...
Come on now.
Allie, please.
You're with the Intelligence Division, right, Altini? You know way more than us about all this.
Certain things have been nagging at me for a while now. Not just the exchange between the Chancellor and Instructor Reen, but old Class 7's behavior as well. And then there's the fact that Instructor Reen is not a Schwarzer by birth.
Huh?
Okay.
Oh, right. I guess I knew he and Elise weren't actually blood related.
Yeah, what does that have to do with it?
Interesting.
Hey, whoa! What are you getting at here?
As a Vander, I'm privy to certain information that I believe may shine a light on our current situation. Please, hear me out.
If you figured it out, I sure haven't yet.
14 years ago, just before the start of the 100 Days War, someone attacked the home of the then Brigadier General Osborn. To this day, nobody knows who was responsible nor what motivated them, but they murdered Osborn's family in their own home. He lost his wife, and, it's said, he lost a son, but the son's remains were never found.
Whoa. So that's how it all connects. But hold on, Kurt. How did you put this all together?
It's a technique Instructor Reen taught me called the Unclouded Eye. Letting go of your preconceived notions will let you see the truth. I trust I'm not mistaken?
You're right. I received confirmation myself 2 years ago, during the incident at the Infernal Castle.
Did they really not know that Osborn was his dad too? Like, did I miss the detail that I didn't? Yuna and Kurt just didn't know anything at all, right? Like that the player knew all this stuff that they just didn't know anything.
Though it was only by coincidence, I was there on a mission to capture Duke Cayenne. Instructor Reen and Old Class 7 were shocked to discover the truth.
I can imagine.
Yeah, no kidding. That'd mess anyone up. But that would explain why Reen and his pals were so dead set on foiling Osborn's schemes.
Yuna?
Are you angry? Yuna, Instructor Reen's birth father, doesn't change who he...
Of course I'm angry! How could I not be? Damn it! Why would he keep all that from us? And not just him either. The rest of Old Class 7 is just as bad.
What? I fail to see how. I don't know how you guys didn't figure this out already.
Come on, you two. We're bringing them back here. Now! No. We're gonna have a few words with them!
Yuna.
What exactly do you want to say?
Okay.
Well, that's our uni, I suppose.
It seems that for better or worse, nothing keeps her down for long.
Very tenacious.
Good. That's everyone.
Yuna?
What is it you wanted to talk to us about?
I kind of get the feeling you're upset with us.
Oh, I'm not upset. I'm completely pissed off.
That's the same thing.
Yuna, please.
I don't know what you're planning, but try to keep a level.
Kurt, Allie, I need both of you to shut it. We just learned the truth about Instructor Reen's father. His birth father, I mean. The Blood and Iron Chancellor, Gileath Osborn.
Oh, well...
So... you found out, huh?
Why would you not tell her this? Like, why is this when she finds out? I thought she already knew.
Please, Yuna, don't think any less of Reen.
He suffered so much because of Osborn. But he never agreed with the Chancellor's policies, with his unreasonable demands.
It's true. For all the pain my brother has caused me, it pales in comparison to what Reen has suffered at the hands of his father.
Each mission Reen fulfilled for his father ate away at him piece by piece, but he always retained his sense of what was right.
His actions in the Northern War are the perfect example.
I get it. I haven't known him for as long as you have. But I know what kind of person he is. And I think there's something that we in the new Class 7 understand even better than you do. That Instructor Reen is still suffering. Even now.
You're right.
We've seen it with our own eyes. We saw the way he fought. The way he gave his all to try and stop the Chancellor. But even then, it wasn't enough. So he chose to put his life on the line to keep us safe.
It's true.
Ali tried to protect him from certain death. But in the end, it was Milliam who paid the price. She became the sword to save all of our lives. The shock and grief sent Instructor Reen into a rage. In trying to avenge Milliam, he ended up triggering the end of the world. And now, his father, Osborne, is trying to use him for something else even beyond all that. I know that right now, Instructor Reen must be blaming himself for everything. For not being able to protect Milliam. For making a mistake that can't be undone. That's why someone needs to find him, grab him by the collar, and shake him until he snaps out of it.
That doesn't always fix everything, despite what anime may have you think.
To tell him that he's wrong. That it wasn't his fault. Wasn't that supposed to be your job? You're his friends, aren't you?
Uni. If you won't do it, then we will, as his students. Instructor Reen has always offered us support when we needed it most. It now falls to us to do the same for him, and I swear I will. Not as a Vander, but as a member of Thor's Branch Campus's Class 7.
Instructor Reen has been my mentor, showing me the way. He taught me to think for myself, gave me the courage to make my own decisions, helped me figure out who I really am. That's why my decision was an easy one. I'll protect everyone, just like Milliam did. And I will do everything in my power to rescue Instructor Reen, so that I can thank him in person.
Sheesh, they got us good there. Yep, I agree. They didn't just catch up to us, they blew right past.
You can say that again. We came to much earlier than they did, but all we did was mope around.
We let our sadness and our fear of what we have to do next paralyze us.
How could we? It's so embarrassing. So much for setting an example.
So that means...
Yes, you're all absolutely correct. Protecting everyone, huh? That certainly sounds like Milliam.
She's passed the baton to us. Now we must work together to protect what we hold dear. Reen has always devoted himself to helping others. We owe it to him to follow his example.
Yeah, friendship and all that.
Do you remember what we told Reen and Milliam that day? That we'd work to stop the war on the surface and find out what's happening behind the scenes. It's time for us to do just that.
And don't forget about Crow. Seems like he's got his memories back.
Yeah, we'll get him back on our side even if we gotta beat some sense into him first. I like the way you think.
It's not going to be easy, though. Especially with that mobilization law in full effect.
True, but we can start by investigating that black pleroma grass that sprang up after the ritual.
Looks like all you guys needed was a little kick in the butt and you're back on track.
Yeah? It's a little bit too much power of friendship involved here.
I'm glad to hear it. That puts my mind at ease.
Yeah. But this is only the beginning. Aside from rescuing Instructor Reen, we've still got to find Muse and Ash. And everyone else from the branch campus, too.
You're absolutely right.
We're going to take everything back. Our instructor, our entire world.
You won't be doing it alone. We'll be there to help you every step of the way.
You have our gratitude for bringing us back to our senses.
Yeah, thanks.
The trial that awaits us will be the ultimate test of Class 7's worth.
And that means all of us. There's no difference anymore between old and new Class 7.
That's right. Our shared goals have united us. And
Sure.
together, we can overcome any challenge.
Yay!
Right.
Togetherness and friendship. This is just a little bit too campy for my taste. somewhere in Erebonian airspace. Just somewhere. Just anywhere. Doesn't matter where. There's clouds. It doesn't have to be a specific region. It's just somewhere. It's a place. What's with that weird shield around it?
$1420 hours. We've cleared the 3rd Air Fleet search radius.
Good. Return to alert level 2. Now, full rudder starboard. We're headed north-northwest.
Yes, sir.
My, they're all so well trained. Every soldier knows his proper place. I can't help but wonder how the Civil War would have turned out if this army of yours had been around back then.
Can't imagine it would have changed things in the end. At most, we might have prolonged the war for a year or so. Though if we'd had a more suitable leader, things might have turned out differently.
I do believe you're right.
Oh, please. You're giving me too much credit.
Oh, geez, did she get really fancy? She got really fancy.
It's only thanks to your generous assistance that I even stand aboard this airship.
So you claim. But you're the one who arranged all of this.
That's right. The way you see tens of thousands of moves ahead, you could even teach the Blood and Iron Chancellor a thing or two. I imagine you'd make a fine Anguis for the Society if you were so inclined.
Well, I certainly would enjoy meeting the infamous Grand Master in person. However, in the end, I too failed to stop the Great Twilight. Failing to notice that Ash had taken that gun is one of my greatest regrets. That one mistake was all it took. If only I had seen it, I might have been able to stop him.
Perhaps it was simply the will of Adios. Or far more likely, the curse.
Yes. It's something powerful enough to completely defy the laws of causality.
Oh no, don't say that. That means we can't use magical goddess girl to see through it.
How impressive that you were able to use that very power to devise a counterattack.
Perhaps. But it's an unforgivably cruel plan. No different from taking the entire world hostage. How could I face Instructor Reen or the rest of Class 7 ever again?
Putting Schwarzer aside for now, what's become of the members of both Class 7s? They ended up escaping to your village, did they not? I haven't heard anything more than that.
Nor have I. At least it seems they made it there safely. Minus Crow and Ash, of course. Though it's hard to say if they'll be able to bounce back after witnessing the worst possible ending firsthand.
They're going to be fine. I'm sure of it. I believe in Yuna, Kurt, and Altina. They'll inspire the others and shake them out of their despair. Then together, they'll start moving forward.
Wow, she's kind of scary with the predictions.
The time I spent with them in class made that more than clear.
Because that's literally exactly what just happened. Is this the dungeon? This must be the holding cell where Ash is, I'm guessing. Oh, well, he was in a holding cell anyway.
Damn it. I never asked for this. You think I need to be hidden away somewhere? I got myself into this shit. I'll get myself out. No freaking way.
They brought his mech aboard. That's kind of funny.
Ah, there you are. Been looking for you.
Oh, jeez.
It's just you guys.
Not McBurn.
What do you mean, just you guys?
You got your memories back then? Huh. So, what's your plan now that shit's about to go down?
About that. My contract's up. I'm nobody's pawn anymore. Right now, I'm just the Azure Awakener, and that means I've got my own role to play. At least, for what little time we've got before it's all over.
Oh yeah?
Huh.
It's fine, though. Works out well enough for me. Gives me one final shot at getting revenge for my grandfather. But if you're looking for a fight, you better keep walking.
That's a damn shame. Well, if the mood strikes you, you know who to call.
Yeah, that's all he wants to do is fight anyway.
He never fails to get on my nerves. But you, why are you so...
Completely irresistible? Don't tell me you fell for me. Nah, guess not. Your heart already belongs to that master of yours, huh? Unless a certain goody two-shoes went and stole it away.
Absolutely not. I swear, why is it that you, McBurn, and that ogre girl all treat me like I'm some love-struck little child?
Because you act like it?
Well, you kinda are.
Anyway, what exactly do you plan to do about him?
It's his own problem to deal with. The way he is right now, I don't have it in me to bother with him.
I'm surprised that some chains can hold him.
You need to get a hold of yourself. Fine
Yeah, zapping him a little bit ain't really helping him.
Nice work. We're lucky you're here.
You.
Copper Georg.
We finally got him under control.
Kind of freaking name.
I'd suggest keeping him like that. Don't worry, though. It won't be much longer. The rivalries will begin soon.
Oh, just shut up! We're not going to be part of your evil scheme! You need to beat this. Come on. Think of all the people who are counting on you, waiting for you to snap out of this.
I don't think he's thinking of anything.
You hear me? Rean Schwarzer!
Nope. Is this the real intro video? How many intro videos does this have? This is the real intro video. The other one was just like the character intros. It's funny you could have an intro video and then 2 hours later have another one. Okay, we get it. Everybody has airships now. They look way different in this like anime style. Kind of makes me wonder why they haven't made an anime out of this. Seems like a hit or miss thing for them to make an anime out of JRPGs though. Then you find out it's just been an episode of Gundam the whole time. Cool. That actually wasn't a very long prologue. Well, damn, I couldn't have picked a better time to go ahead and call it for the night, honestly. Very solid intro. I'm impressed. My end screen needs updating. Let me just go ahead and get that while I'm at it. Gotta fix this. But anyway, yeah, very solid start to the game. I am much more hyped about this than I have been for the last few. Hey, thanks for stopping by, swell fella. I actually didn't realize you were still here, but thanks all the same. Hope you were having a enjoyable time watching the weebiest of weeb time. And as always, our stream times continue to be Friday through Monday. With this one, I think we're probably going to do a lot more binging of this than we would like Fallout or something like that. I think we'll have a pretty easy enough time sticking to the stream times for once. I don't know why. It just seems like Fallout and Persona both are just not something I can binge. You know what I mean? But something like story related like this that I can really dive into. Persona is story related, but I've already played it before, or at least the original, so I don't know, I can't get wrapped into the story like that. But something like this, like it just makes me want to keep going back to it. So I think we'll be a little bit more regular with this. But always check as always, check the YouTube if you miss anything. It's down below if you're watching on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, then you should already know this. I don't know what, it's looping around on itself, yeah. And of course, the Discord link down below. It's not like the most active Discord in the world, but that's where you can find stream information and all that. And big shout out to Anime for giving us that sub today. If you're still hanging out there, thank you again. And thanks to all who stopped by, both the chatty and non-chatty folks. We'll be back tomorrow.